disrespect suing the fuck out of Twitch. Fuck Twitch. Land.
Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now
Lost revenue and damages and
my card, dude. I figured it'd be too much for my card.
Battle Royale. Alright, soldier, mark a drop point for your team. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Don't it feel good?
Yeah.
Right, where we going?
Almost Friday.
You mean Friday?
Friday.
Gear located.
Fly's gay.
Fly's gay? My favorite day of the week?
Alright, watch my
Shit,
back.
there's like 5 of them, man.
I'm gonna pull up. We good?
Man, there's 3 AFKs here. There's one guy going to kill them, eh? There's one guy going to...
You wanna go there?
No.
Where you wanna go?
Who marked?
Green or?
Flag, I don't know. Who marked green?
I marked green too because there's someone on the flag, but...
Oh, there's somebody on the flag?
Yeah, I guess they haven't taken it yet, but there was someone landing there. Yeah, I see the door open
oh, yeah,
here.
door's open. Yeah.
This area has been searched.
I'm on Blue Eye House.
Company.
I am pushing here.
Clear to engage all targets.
Oh, they switched up the ground loot again?
Yeah, they just done it.
Yeah, I got a C-58 on the ground.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yes. So you got a box. Another C-58 here.
That's a freebie. That's the guy who came. He didn't even pick up that flag. I'm pretty sure that's the guy from gas. What do we have? Oh, he had a nice little Tech 9. Kind of tempting, actually.
SMG tagged for retrieval.
Alright, game's running smooth.
Yeah, I had to restart. You got a free kill?
There's the guy from gas, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go get that flag. You can get the flag.
Might as well, yeah.
Move to the next area and secure the
You can get all the
perimeter.
money, dude. That shit is wild.
What happened? What did he do?
Must have been like the newest player.
He's probably just waiting for us or something, thinking we were gonna come. I'm gonna come.
No, don't come.
I'm gonna come.
What is this heavy assault rifle over here? Neurologist?
Oh, the only buys back out here, eh? We got enough.
Every goddamn fucking thing I see is fucking EMPs.
A lot of EMPs fucking sitting there. EM2?
Like, fuck, and amps. Like, every fucking box I've opened up is EMP and an amp.
Season 6 after.
Oh, Magnum. Lovely.
Magnum. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Another Magnum.
There's guys here.
Got contact.
Where'd they move to?
I broke one and I don't know how the fuck he ripped me. He's straight east there, he's on the radar.
You live. Don't get down.
Oh, shit behind me.
I know, I'm picking up Fly.
Oh, I broke him. Fuck.
I tagged him, he's weak.
I fucking broke him, man. Fucking gonna shit.
That's all those. Shit.
Teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
Good catch that.
Ah, shoot. I didn't drop any. Need plates or are you good on plates?
Good. I didn't see where,
I don't even think that was a team wipe, was it? Or
no. There's another one. Oh, where they
Maybe
going?
here. Is that where he got
He's there.
two?
Same spot, same spot.
Coming round.
You're being tracked by an enemy.
Coming around.
Nice shot.
Going backwards. He's in the middle of the road. Broke him.
Your teammate got a proper sword.
Here we go. We got him.
Send him
Ooh.
alone.
You got a couple shots on me there.
Ammo, heartbeat.
Aid station there.
How much time we got on the recon?
Let's see, we hit.
Aid
Yeah, we hit
station
that one
there.
on the
Affirmed.
right
Buy
there.
station.
We got a minute on the recon.
Maybe I'll push recon, you push by.
Try that.
Alright, why don't you fucking get a load and end me?
Here, Ty, drop your money.
Because I had a muni box.
Got it.
Yes,
See?
sir. Watch yourself.
As long as. Oh, there was a buy up here with the
Oh,
recon.
fuck. Yeah, there was
Aid
too.
station there.
Oh,
Get
there
that
is.
car. Yeah.
Oh, fly. Oh, they're getting close. They're getting.
Oh, we're getting close to them,
moving.
dude. I think they may be here. We only got 30 seconds on that thing left.
No. Nope.
Okay.
That means they're over around this house here. In there and there.
Aid station there.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Oh, they're moving closer to you.
Yes, sir. Little out in the open.
Oh, I can't get in. I'm gonna die. No. I gotta.
Enemy.
Oh, they're jumping in on you. Jumping in on you. Jumping in on
See
you.
him.
Oh my god.
Right behind this rock. Oh, another one.
Rock's down, another one behind us. Oh, he fucked me up. Man,
Damn, there's
I can't
two.
believe that. Where are they jumping in from?
That was another team. That was another team.
Taking fire
That
here.
must be nice.
Dang.
Yeah, that is another thing.
If you survive, you earn your freedom.
Dead center circle too.
Where did they come from, man?
The fight's begun.
Ah, damn it.
You're next. Your teammate got a proper sorting. We're sending them home. Left on your shoulders.
Wow.
Finish the mission. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. You earn your freedom.
You thought it was gonna be full auto, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Stand by for redeployment.
I did.
You jumped out like you're like it's not shooting. What's going on?
Executing most wanted contract. Rally on that vehicle.
Damn, there's like no scabbies. Not one scabby. Watch out, there's people there on green.
Loadout drop headed your way. You've designated yourself as a most wanted target. Stay frosty.
Ooh, you gonna let them get closer? Go,
Gas
go,
is
go, go,
closing.
go.
Get to the new safe zone.
Out of my way.
Good old muckery.
I'll take the wheel.
when we used to land here.
Gas is moving.
Alright, which loadout, you think?
Ugh.
I'll take the wheel.
I don't know, you got a minute?
The one at downtown's not gonna be in the circle for long, but I feel like it's a riskier play. Although that team's probably still there at ours.
I mean, it's middle of the circle. Oh, 32 seconds. And
Just
push
one of
right,
these.
yeah. "20 seconds. Get into a building." Oh!
Damn it, dude.
Three, two, one. Oh my gosh, dude!
I should have pushed out. I had a feeling they were coming around. Oh good, he was right on me too. Might have been the right play. Oh, he's right
I don't
above
know,
there. I probably
Stu.
should have challenged him. Fuck.
Where you going, Stu?
I don't really know, bro.
I mean, you can try that one back at park. There's no way they're still sitting there, right? That's pretty
Care
cool,
package
dude.
spotted.
Yes.
That'd be
Can you
really
make it
gay.
there, Stu?
I can make it all the way there. We got enough to fly too.
Oh yeah, we do. Man, we gotta hover around. Hopefully they're not camping. If they are, then whatever. Yep, I see him in the window, I think. Yep.
Yep.
Incoming round.
Shit, dude, I'm going to hills, I guess.
Relocating.
I don't know. God damn it. Oh man, there's people here. Where did you land?
He landed back at stuff and he killed one.
Oh shit.
Another car probably no. Went away.
He was camping and look at him.
Was he in there too? Just sitting there? What,
Yeah.
Camping with a crossbow. Camping with a crossbow.
Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't the mine.
Yeah, no, he got me with the mine.
Oh.
But I had dead silence on. Usually you can run past it.
Can someone use this?
Might have been both.
Planting a mine.
Damn. Damn.
Look at him, like. Oh yeah, look at the fucking three of them there now.
Look at these faggots.
Yeah.
This is a different team than the one you killed? Or you come back?
Yeah, must have been. Unless they got back. Oh yeah, well, they got him.
They probably just got recons and they're sitting
Oh, and he got him, another guy.
in mine, dude. Look at this
Planting a mine.
fucking faggot sitting in buildings with the mines, dude. That's why the spotter
Right?
scope's nice. Or spotter perk.
What a fucking...
Fuck.
I mean, they're dead center circle.
Cooper number 13? No, that's Gallup, Michael Gallup. It's like 86 or something.
Who's Rogue? I don't follow him on Twitch.
Get yourselves a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
I wonder what he plays. Monster just signed him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Is he on? Yeah, he's on. I'm about to find out.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Probably like Apex or something.
I play ranked in Apex. Okay. Yeah, Monster's got a big promotion with Apex right now. Yeah, he's playing Apex.
I don't think I just doing it. Even looking at it.
Going back to Flyjabberwocky.
Yeah. What the heck, dude? That's competition.
Enemy soldier incoming. Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real. Battle Royale. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in.
Poggers.
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Let's try to get him. Oh gosh. Crappy circle. Yeah, I want to go land here. A bunch of Mosties here.
This is a good spot.
Alright. We got
Team landing there.
Oh, we got a team going.
We have this whole place to ourselves. Yeah. Nope. I see someone landing here.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Well, we can stay over there.
Your teammate has been marked as a high-value target.
Ooh, someone shot an RPG at me.
On top of red?
Yeah, there was someone there.
Oh, on top of green. Jumping down right now.
This one's mine.
Oh, how did I choke on that? Fuck.
Where they jump to?
He went inside the building, the big green. The only one I see.
Okay. Yes, I saw where they broke the glass.
I got a Mosty, boys.
Relocating.
You're on a most. You are Mosty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Protect Stu at all costs.
Nah, Doc, don't worry about me. Relax, woman, relax. Oh, he's in the window of the red building. Second floor. There's a guy on me. Guy on me right now.
I'm with you. Oh no, I'm not.
I dropped
Oh,
in
shoot.
over there.
This one's mine.
You inside?
Yeah, he's inside below me.
Got him on beat. It's one. He's across down here, I think.
Guy at the back.
I'm looking.
He's in the back. Yeah, he's out the back.
Broke.
Oh, another one. Fuck, man.
Down him.
Damn it, man.
Coming in.
Timing on that, man.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom.
Blow me.
Coming up. Yep.
Time for a bit of a...
Oh shit, oh shit.
You're up
Woo.
I'm inside.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose,
How much time we
you're
got
done
left?
here.
50 seconds.
Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
I see their flashlight. They're coming in.
Your team can
Down
still
them.
buy you back if they have the cash.
Clean him up, clean him up.
Oh, I missed, damn it.
Where's he at?
Probably getting picked up right now.
Oh shit, bro.
Got him. Idiots. Watch out this C4. Watch out, there's 2 C4s.
Oh yeah, watch out. There's I like that mostly off the hot play, man. Get to come back.
Oof. Yes, you got it? Alright, cool.
They fucking
Alright.
wrong Stubers.
Thanks. I got lucky. Alright. I know there was no buy here. I didn't think there would be a lot of people here.
There's there and there, but we know we're gonna squad.
We know
over
people there.
Station.
Ooh, easy fly. There's
We are
plates
all in the
downstairs.
safe zone.
Came in a little hot. Well, we haven't even hit bank yet.
I hit bank.
Oh, you did? Okay. Alright, which buy I want to go to? I want to fight over there.
Where to? Over towards
The village?
Still there? East?
Or do you want to go up to TV? Oh, there's none at TV. Where's the other one at?
Further, it's that one by that house. And I'm
broken window right here. Broken window right here.
Marking waypoint.
Getting shot at right now.
coming around on the left side.
Ah, damn, down me.
Down him.
Oh, there's a whole team pushing.
Be
Another
advised,
2.
friendly precision airstrike
Yeah, there
inbound.
Oh man, no one behind. God damn it. Oh, there's another team there. 3 just rolling in. Fuck.
A whole nother team? Damn.
Yeah, the whole other team. Fuck is third party. Damn, Stevie, you gotta wait.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty elusive.
Elusive Stu.
That's why I run. That's why I
This is
run
too-
sometimes, man.
Marking buy station.
I know this is not a good
On my
habit
way.
sometimes,
All
but-
right.
No, it's all good. I'm not yelling at you to help me.
I always trust Stu to make the right decision whenever he does. I don't question it.
Golly.
You see him there? Don't go here. Don't go here. Go here.
Golly, I got lucky.
Marking buy station.
Try Ray, huh? Keep floating a little bit. 1,500. Or we have enough for fly and a loadout, but I just don't know if that loadout, if that buy's safe.
Hasn't been hit.
All right, coming down.
The boy hasn't been.
Coming down.
Loadout drop headed your way.
They hit the array. I think.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Stay sharp.
Yeah, they hit all this, but... Oh, I found some ammo. More ammo. Needed that.
Planting Claymore.
Who planted Claymore?
Like me.
There's a fight going on here.
Tagging assault rifle.
Oh, in this building. 2 of them in this building.
Waypoint. Mark.
2 of them in that building right here.
Make for
Really?
target
Got him on the beat.
location.
Yep, got him on the beat. 12 meters.
What a bunch of queers, man. I have stuns. Or 1 stun.
Me too. Oh, which building? Oh, sorry.
Gas is
I hear them. I think they gotta
Marking
be
new safe
second
zone.
floor. Yeah.
Ah!
Got one. In the bathroom floor. There you go.
Got him. All right.
Oh, our fucking bounty. Our fucking hunted lost. 44. North and northwest. We got one north and 340.
Right
Right there in the window.
One's down.
Going around the building. One's around that building behind the window.
Oh, you going glass?
Damn. All right.
There's one more somewhere.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm in the bathroom upstairs. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I need plates. Ooh.
I'm good.
Marking armor.
There's another bag outside by these tennies.
Dolphies? Is that
Yeah.
a buy?
Marking armor.
Ah, I don't have enough.
Here,
Fly.
here.
Just 500.
Get a UAV, man.
Yeah, I am.
Bad idea. Oh, okay, vehicle got out down.
UAV overhead.
Yeah, look at
Three
that.
on the buy, yeah. On the
Marking
loading,
rendezvous vehicle.
Losing ground.
Hi, motherfuckers. Fucking go here. Come down here and spit all over you, motherfuckers.
I don't have any
They're down in the
lethals.
house.
I think they got
One down in the house. They got ghost.
Yeah, I see them in the window.
Shit. Stupid. There's three of them in there, man. So,
So, hostiles
down.
here.
Cool.
Throwing nade.
Get one. Oh, he's hit me.
Got him down.
Nice.
one in the window.
Outside.
I'm still in this.
Upstairs.
Downstairs is down, but there you go. Nice. Good stuff, guys.
Goddamn, boys. Ghosts.
Come on, I need some lethals. I'll get a heartbeat for now.
Going back up the hill.
I say I got some checks. Yeah, boy. Fast as fuck, boy.
Got a spare lethal grenade.
They bought back to the northwest. Did you see that? What were we talking about? I think it's 2 teams fighting.
This one's mine.
Oh
Yeah,
shoot.
right in front of me. Wait, is that in front of me?
Be advised, friendly precision airstrike inbound.
Positive con disregard.
One's going left, one's going right. Down one. Fuck, he's almost fucking clean. Oh, yeah, I got him.
Nice.
Fuckers. Oh, I'm getting shot from south, straight south. You got a sniper.
Caught here.
Where's that at?
Straight south.
Oh, I see him.
yeah.
Ooh, yep.
I've seen the shot.
We're in the
I can't
trees?
see him though.
No glint.
No, he's right here behind the rock.
Oh, yeah.
This one's mine.
Yeah. We gotta push out of there.
Broke. I'm running out of ammo.
Should be more in that house, huh?
Oh shit! Behind me, east, up, second floor. Safe here, but be careful, throwing down.
Down here, I gotta come up.
Hang on, I'll dip. Oh, they're on top of a right,
Oh
top of a right.
shit. I'm getting going down.
Right on top.
Plating up, headed to fly.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some ammo in here in the building.
Yeah.
Positive
Fine,
disregard.
I was trying to spend a mile. We're gonna have to push north.
I see him.
We can actually go around to the east side and push around.
Movement here.
They're shooting places.
Watch these guys coming from below us too. From
Marking new safe zone.
Man, we gotta get up here.
Coordinates marked.
I'm taking a head start, I guess.
Careful, there were people up there too. Keep
fighting that
getting
right.
brought back on that buy, man, like a lot. Unless it's a glitch where it just stays there. Because it does look like
I
it's
don't
not
know.
going nowhere.
I'm going hard left.
Here.
I'm going hard left over to here. Oh, I got a vehicle coming.
Marked.
Yeah, it's getting hit hard too from.
This
Yeah,
one's mine.
Oh shit, get hit to the right of us.
Enemy close.
Oh,
Right,
shit.
coming. Take cover.
Yep. So, no, let me go, get out of here. I got a selfie, oh.
Get up this fucking hill to give you an angle.
That's a terrible spot to get caught, man, the landscape.
Two of them, three of them got back.
Location.
Two of them got back there. I just broke two of them. Man, I'm fucking get out of here, man.
Got any more? I got a couple I can drop you.
Nah, I'm good. I'll take it.
We need to head to the safe zone.
You going up the hill? Get up the hill. I know there's three of them in that fucking house, so
Waypoint marked.
I don't really want to do a 3-on-2 here, trying to rush them.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen him down low. Just seen him down low. He's out the back, at the back.
Watch our back. Looks like we're okay.
Tick.
Oh shit. In that window.
I got one down. Shit, I'm getting hit from farther back.
Bunch of snipers on the hill, yeah.
Yep, I'm gone. I'm dipping. I'm gone.
Yep, let's go.
That's gonna be a pinch. You're gonna pinch that squad. Oh, the impact first. Oh my god, look at all the dirt bikes down here.
Make for target location.
Somebody's getting on one now.
It's like the X Games down there, dude.
Yep. Oh, red door.
Where?
Boy.
Watch your six.
Oh.
Hostiles might be watching us.
I just see air in that building. I'm going to this building. Ah, this hasn't been looted.
There's ammo right here.
Oh, there's a big stack of money too. Sentry turret. Oh shit.
Nice.
Durable.
Durable.
Aid station there. Disregard.
Oh, I got one right here. That's the one I'm
Marking
going
buy
for.
Police
station.
and then-
Aid
yeah, there's
station
one
there.
isolate
Go
there.
get it.
Ah. Yeah, I don't see anyone up this hill up here, so. Where's Fly gonna go? Where you gonna go, Fly?
You could go back there.
There was
That's what I was
guns.
thinking of doing,
Yeah.
Right here.
You saw it,
I can-
okay.
Marking waypoint.
Try to get a hill overwatch. I mean, it looks pretty clean
Hey,
down there.
I
don't
can't see
nobody.
between the two buildings, but I got the
Yeah,
area
okay.
of the hill running around you. Looks clear.
Losing ground.
Guys rocking a hollow on the AMAX. What a fucking queer, dude.
Oh, I got him behind us.
Move it here.
Ooh,
Broke tight.
just out of my angle. Fuck.
Damn, damn. Yep, he got me. He's broke. He's broke. Wherever I died. Wherever I died, mark it too for fly. Oh, there he is.
I seen.
Move it here.
I can't get up. Fuck, man. I feel like I go so slow with this stuff. But man, the circle's coming fast too. I'm in trouble here.
You got a vehicle in there? No.
Oh man, fucking rocks, man. Just
Gatekeep.
raging. Just raging.
Move it
Oh,
here.
I'm right behind him.
Glinting me. Oh, he nailed me.
can't
I
get
got
up
2
here.
snipers.
I can't get up here. Man, they're right above me, but I literally.
3 snipers.
Go take this trail. Go take the trail. Get out of there.
I got 3
You
fucking snipers.
waste all your time.
They're distracted by me now.
Stay below him. I'm gonna say stay below him.
They're moving.
Hostile target.
They're moving to the right.
Hostile open.
They're gonna get me.
Yeah, they got eyes on fly. Cover his retreat. Or, oh yeah, he's got, they got him. They got him. They got him.
CR is just no good.
Here they come. Oh shit! All 3.
Set up the sentry. Oh.
Full kill. Yeah, put it down. Rick. Can you put? Oh. You got 1 full kill on him.
Aid station there.
Goes to be go.
Sentry turrets online.
Gun online.
Nice.
First time I've seen that sentry turret work.
Mostly just its ult it was scaring him.
Get fly back. Hopefully that box has some money. Ooh, almost.
Final deployment is loaded up.
Don't like this up right up here where I'm sitting.
Oh, you got that car to get out of there too. Hey, mark that gun. Mark that gun. Mark that. Oh, okay, I was gonna say mark that gun.
What is this? Hostile
3 here, 3 here.
We are all in the safe zone.
He didn't lose.
Ooh,
that
come
guy.
on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, there you go. He's dead. Yes, you got the money. You got it, you got it. Yeah, boy.
Good job.
Play. I gotta buy a stack. Blades.
Alright. Was the loadout clear?
Yes, but there's 3
Yeah.
there.
Somebody got bought back down here.
It's still clear. But we gotta. Yeah, down there. They're
Enemy
down
UAV
there.
overhead.
This one's mine.
Come on, come on, come on.
That guy shit's out of range now too. Right? We gotta watch. They're gonna come up here.
There, I got someone here.
Oh, behind me. Oh, it's the same guy, dude. It's the same guy, dude.
I will
Good
always be
shit,
here to
man.
save your ass.
Always
I got
be
him, I got him
here
too.
to
Watch.
Not.
Yeah, watch down that cliff.
There's some push.
to the right.
If you need satchel, guns here.
Where? Oh shit.
Seriously.
Right there. It's just in the gas.
They're pushing up the hill there. Not
Got
really a
contact.
threat. I need ammo, man. Is there
T-mine.
more AR there by any chance?
Maybe. I see him.
Yeah, I see him. That means they're gonna try to come up over here.
Coordinates marked.
We got hill. You need plates? Fly?
I'm good. I just don't want to waste it because I only have 1.
5 teams,
You wanna
11
buy a
people.
stack?
5 teams, 11 people.
Let's take it.
Or
I
can
got
buy
plates.
a
I got plates.
stack. I'm good. I got.
Ground.
We have enough for 1 stack.
Oh, we're in circle, huh, here?
Yeah, I know, but
We are all in the safe zone.
To the left. keep the pressure
Watch
on.
military and the other way. Fuck.
Really need
Right
AR.
at military. You do?
I got
People
some
down
AR you
military.
can have.
I don't know if this guy's just running, but running with the pistol.
I see him. He's behind that rock.
right there, yeah.
Yeah, behind the
Hostile
rock.
enemy open.
Blading up.
He's got to move though.
Yeah, he's gonna move.
Watch out for his friends, man.
Assist elimination.
Damn.
We didn't get
Moving.
him, did we?
He's moved. He moved to the. He moved.
He's broken.
Gas
Another
is
team
moving
shooting
in.
at him.
New safe zone located.
That was me, but no.
5
Okay.
remaining.
No, from the
Nope.
opposite way.
4 targets.
Okay. Keep hill, keep hill.
Over here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There's one
I see him.
closer. Yeah, I
There's
can't.
2 more people. There's 2 more people. One on that tree.
Coming left of me.
Shit, Sue, coming.
Got one.
Got him. Alright, okay. Full kill.
Yep.
Okay, we know he's behind that tree. He's behind this rock right here.
Gas is closing in.
Come on.
So, hostiles here.
Behind that rock.
Everyone,
That's
get
it.
into the
Last
safe
person.
zone.
True.
We can push him.
Broke him.
Got him.
Yeah, baby. Good stuff, babe. Good stuff, guys.
yeah.
Shredded, dude. Just shredded.
Stewie with the 12 bomb. Felt that. Surviving.
That was all the survival.
Mostly
yeah,
off the
that's all
rip.
the players.
Stewie got out when he needed to. Sentry turret with a down.
Sentry turret.
Man.
Most wanted kill.
All right, Stewie, bedtime.
Thinking about it because I kind of want to end it off on that.
Oh, you got to.
Yeah, you got to. Tomorrow's game day.
Yeah, I'm gonna chat with you for the next 15-20 minutes. I'll smoke me draw.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll chat with you.
Get high,
Do a
go
little
to bed.
chat.
Oh.
Man.
12 kills!
Look at that. 5,000 damage. 5,300.
Beat us combined.
Almost 5,400 on damage. I know. Back us out.
Alright. Oh, chain link with a little action. Okay. Alright.
No, I just. No, because I'm chatting with the boys first, and then I'm getting off, like for 10-15 minutes. Smoke my joint, and then I'm getting off. Why?
Population control.
He said, why?
Why? Why?
Why?
That was good stuff.
That was good stuff. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. At the end especially.
Oh, man.
Yes. Yeah, it's game day tomorrow. So, because I don't know what's, like I said, like I was telling Ty, I don't know what's going to happen for Saturday. Like, because once 10 o'clock tomorrow night hits, it's game on then for a hurricane for 6 or 8 hours. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How about I put that together like this? How about I do like a this? File. New folder. We'll do control copy.
I'm so sick and tired of the phone.
Cool story, bro.
Why do you mute, man? I want to hear that. Sounds fun. Who just texted me?
M-E-L-I-E T-I-R-E Link that.
No, it shouldn't.
I'm gonna go piss. Oh man, I still need to eat too. I haven't eaten dinner.
Behind.
You good, Jax? Hey, turn on the locker room on. Oh, Jacob got you all riled up last night about it?
Yeah, the other night, and I've been kind of craving it, and
Yeah.
I went there, I was going to order a Crunchwrap Supreme, and then I seen those Doritos Locos Tacos, and I said,
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, they're deadly.
that's so good, dude.
They're deadly. That's the one thing that I had when I was down in Louisiana. I had Taco Bell because it was just up the road from the hotel, and I tried that. I wanted to try that Doritos thing. Yeah, because I was only there for
Have
like.
any Cajun seasoning or anything like that?
No. No.
What do you mean?
But I did have Taco Bell. I had the Dorito things.
Those are so good, dude. Your fingers are like...
Hmm?
A new COVID-19 variant, Mu, has been detected in Ontario. Just how worried should we be about reports that it could be vaccine resistant? Oh, this shit didn't even load up. Oh shit, dog.
Shit, son. Each week they're coming up with a new fucking variant. Fuck. First it was fucking COVID, and then it was fucking B1 something. And now it's fucking Delta.
Well, it was Lambda after that.
You know, the whole world is suffering because the Democrats wanted Trump out of office. And a couple other world leaders too. But that's why we're in this mess we're in. And irresponsible funding towards a coronavirus research lab.
Well,
And we got-
that shit was
we got
planned.
statements
that wasn't
on that.
irresponsible
Yeah.
or whatever. That was
Well,
planned.
It was planned, but not. It's a lab leak, but yes, they were doing what is it called?
Gain of function.
Gain of function research. Yep. They took a coronavirus that wasn't contagious to humans and made it the bat coronavirus and made it contagious to humans. Isn't that some shit?
Yeah,
And it made it jump.
Doing a little bit of research here. In 2017, Anthony Fauci warned Trump of a potential outbreak. Fauci
Maybe
said
36 inches.
in 2017, Trump will no doubt face infectious disease outbreak during presidency.
Jackson, I don't know where to. Hey, come on, get down, dude. You're messing things up. Get out.
How's the doctor?
He's doing a lot better.
Eating?
Come on, out. No. Maybe we can give this to James. Yes, he's eating. He wants to eat more, but I keep trying to limit his eating because he hasn't eaten in days and days. So if he overeats, he's probably gonna throw up. Yeah.
They don't
So-
know no better.
I just feed him in the morning a little bit, and then in the afternoon, and then sneak his pills in there. His medicine. He's got an antibiotic pill and a nausea pill. But he's up and moving around a lot more than he has been for the last week, dude. He's
Yeah, you could tell by that. It's kind of shit.
moving around, wagging his tail. He's not sleeping in that bathroom floor as much. Man, I thought he was a goner, man. A lot of us did. Well, me and my wife, for sure.
I get that way whenever that stuff happens to them. I mean, my cat's getting old, so every time something happens.
Yeah, we gotta... Dude, I think one of our cats is 15.
Damn.
Still kicking. Lots of energy.
Nice.
Very vocal.
Oh, that makes me feel so good. Because mine's like, we don't know the exact age, but he's definitely 12.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just want the kid to grow up with them and everything. Like, bro, I love that cat so much, dude.
Golly, you can hear it now.
It's retarded.
I got an automatic feeder for them just a couple weeks ago. Maybe the other week. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. This feeds them at 7 in the morning and 7 in the afternoon. Or 7 in the evening. Automatically dispenses it. I don't have to mess with them anymore. You think they'd learn the times, but no, she just meows to meow.
Mine likes, he always wants to play with the string. Loves the string. Any toy you buy or whatever doesn't beat the string.
Oh man, caught a dub. I can chill right now. We're not fighting that uphill battle to get a dub tonight. Did y'all get one yesterday with JT? And
yeah, we got one with JT. Was that yesterday where we got that in person? Or was
no, that was the night before. I think
that was my last one.
Got it with
Yesterday
JT.
we didn't. I only played like a couple games. I got them really late, and they were pretty good. Like we were warming up, I could feel it warming up, and then it was like.
Yeah, so Proof got on. I didn't know he got on, so I like hopped in your party before I got on party chat, and then I could hear you on the stream, and I saw all. I was like, yeah. Well, I knew Stone was there because I heard him talking while y'all were playing that other game.
I was playing.
And
I think I ended up playing one more after that I shouldn't have.
Yeah, because you said you shouldn't even play that one, and then you played another one. I was watching the Bob Ross documentary on Netflix and fell asleep.
Oh, Bob Ross. I thought he was like a CIA asset or something.
No, he was in the military. He was in the Air Force, I think, or something. Stationed in Alaska for a lot of it, and that's a little bit, and that's where he got a lot of his inspiration to paint landscapes. But I don't know, dude. The documentary on Netflix shows how the Kowalski family that Bob Ross kind of teamed up with, they're the ones who kind of brought Bob Ross to life with the joy of painting. They weren't. They like marketed him and sold him in that. Oh yeah, they're exploiting his name, and then not even giving his son any royalties. His only living heir. Yeah. Well, come to find out, his half brother had 51% interest in the likeness and all that stuff, and his son had 49% because his son was young at the time. So I think Bob Ross's intention was that his half brother would take care of his son because he was older and can make a better, wiser decision. But they found out his half brother ended up selling the likeness and everything like that, or signing it over to the Kowalskis, who came up with Bob Ross Inc. I think BRI, Bob Ross Inc. Incorporated or something. So that's who owned his name. And then the paint company that Bob Ross, the Weber Paint, I think, or something like that, that had a lot of his paint utensils, like paintbrushes and paint. The son of the owner was trying to launch a line with Bob Ross's son, but they shut it down because they couldn't use the Ross name. So Bob Ross's own son couldn't even use his own last name to sell, to get on some paint, because his son can paint really good too, just as good as Bob Ross. But Bob Ross just had some swag about him, the calming, relaxing voice and the wit and his little humor. I don't know if you watch a lot of Bob Ross, but I did growing up. I grew up without cable, so Bob Ross was like a painting teacher for me. Very soothing, and now I watch him as an adult. He's actually pretty funny. Especially when you're like super stoned. It's like hilarious, just his little things he says, you know. He just says it in a calming voice the whole time, and he's just like, this is where you can just release all your anger and frustration of the world right here. Your own, just create your own little world. And he just says like little stuff all the time that makes me laugh when I'm like ripped. I was just like, come on. Dude, it's hilarious. Yes, Cody, Jacob, Megan put together one sheets for 2022 potentials. Okay.
Did Zerlin just miss the extra point or the field goal? Did he just shank the fuck out of that? He did too. He did too. Let's go. I'm playing him. That's hilarious. I only know Bob Ross from like parodies of Bob Ross, you know.
Nah, you've never watched any of his shows?
I seen it like in passing. I never.
No, dude,
I know. I totally know.
Paints a whole landscape portrait in 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was something else. This dude didn't even stay to chill, dude. He just left and he didn't even really leave. I figured he'd back out. Then God would choose one of us as a leader.
Come on, no one else is on? Slow night on the duty.
Shit like that all week, dog.
Yeah, it's pretty dead on here.
Yeah, like all week.
It's been pretty dead on here lately. Give me slow charge. Get the fuck out of here.
There's one message that I want to leave with you today based on my experience, and you'll see that in a moment, is that there is no question that there will be a challenge to the coming administration in the arena of infectious diseases, both chronic infectious diseases in the sense of already ongoing disease, and we have certainly a large burden of that, but also there will be a surprise outbreak. And I hope by the end of my relatively short presentation, you will understand why history, the history of the last 32 years that I've been the director of NIAID, will tell the next administration that there's no doubt in anyone's mind that they will be faced with the challenges that their predecessors were faced with.
He's
been wanting a pandemic to happen under his watch, dude.
Bro, he's been more than wanting.
He studied it. He made a career on it, and if no pandemic has happened, then what is he doing, you know? Like, he feels like he doesn't do anything else.
There's a really good documentary I watched a while ago. I don't know if it's still around, but it's about his role with the AIDS stuff and about how, like, when AIDS came out, it was such a publicly huge thing. He's able to get on TV, he's able to get all kinds of attention, all kinds of funding. And the U.S. to this day spends, like, some kind untold, like, hundreds of billions of dollars on AIDS stuff. And that's literally an entire industry that he just created based on, and he's not a doctor, like, he doesn't really know anything, actually. Like, if you press him, you saw Rand Paul, like, fucking tear him to shreds. This guy doesn't know anything. Fucking unbelievable. His job is to go there and is to basically make, I don't even know, because I don't give him enough credit to, like, say that he was the architect of the disease. Like, I think he's a front man. I think they use him, you know.
I think they research gain of function, and
but it's like,
I think there was an accidental lab leak that caused it, but they shouldn't have researched the gain of. They shouldn't have researched the gain of function in the first place.
Of course they shouldn't be doing that, and then it's like, but they want the debate to be taking place in like the realm of like, should they or should they not be doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't understand how there could be an accidental lab leak just because of the sheer fact that I would imagine every viral lab would have like 2 stages of decontamination, or at least 1 before they even step out. You know, there's just no way they can be working with a virus and just leave without being disinfected.
Yeah, like you say, there's got to be a process too, like a big lengthy process being sprayed down and shit.
That's a huge rabbit hole, man. There's all kinds of stuff that they stole, and it's like this thing would never naturally occur, and it just got out, and it just happens to be perfect, and every single time there's a new strain. Like, it's just like kind of crazy. It's also crazy how there's no flu anymore. That whole thing's trippy.
Right, it's all COVID.
They want to tie our driver's licenses to like an ID passport that has the vaccine stuff, and they want it to be like on a phone app over here. It's gonna be like this big thing.
But
that's what they're doing here. That's what they're doing here in Newfoundland.
What do you do? Just upload your vaccine card to there, or do they have like a tracker?
It's gonna be deep in there because it's gonna have your license and your health card, your SIN. It's gonna have everything. So I'm gonna be like, well, why would I want that on a phone? First of all, why would I be obligated to have a fucking phone to participate in society? Like
Obama phone, dog. Obama phone. Oh, shoot. No. Okay. One time. Well, no, sorry. One time I walked too far away and it disconnected, and I had to do a whole reset on the other computer of this headphone. So I was like, I was hoping that didn't happen. Yeah. Sorry, I got another pair of headphones I could use. But anyways.
Pandemic, bro. Did you see the Australian New World Order? Did you see that one?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
How freaky was that, dude?
Yeah, it was.
That's fucking freaky. Why would she say that?
Freudian slip.
Like, why would she even know? You know what I mean? Like, they're not taking the politicians who have to. You know what I mean? They're basically the people who are going to take the bullets from us. You know what I mean? When we get
unfortunately, Trump set these series of emotions from other world leaders, everything into motion, just because he was actually doing right by us, and then these fools conspired. All of them, they're guilty.
The thing is this is their plan. This has been their plan for a long time. Like, it goes back to everything, man. All the, like, Rockefeller, Kissinger, like, it's all been leading up to 2030.
Regain control of the people.
This chick is, by the way, like,
put
really
put in perspective where the power lies. But I mean, we outnumber the government. It's just
like when people fucking. Why is that so quiet?
When does it get to that tipping point where everyone's all in?
I mean, what's gonna happen is, because they'll just be like, oh, like, all you have to do is like wear a mask and sign up for this thing and whatever. Like, eventually people are not gonna do it, and they're gonna get like that Biden speech today was really freaky.
Yeah, a lot of us are at bay because we have jobs, we got mortgages to pay, we don't want to default on any loans, etc., etc. So a lot of us are comfortable and don't want to raise arms or go protest, against by the masses.
Well, they'll fucking kill you.
Even 100,000 people protesting on the doors of Washington is not even going to do it. 1 million people is not even enough.
Well, it'll just be called a fucking insurrection.
Oh, right.
How would you offset the
exactly
economic harm that would result
Who's
from
this
meeting
black bulb
such
chick?
an
Is this the
aggressive
leader of the
target.
Green Party?
Thanks for the question. And first, let me
Who is
say
this?
that when I think about our future and I think about the
Why is
future
she
of
even having
energy,
time to talk?
Canada will remain an energy superpower. We will be a renewable energy superpower. And I think about
Oh,
my
I should
brother
vote for
who was
her.
a
I got
roughneck,
renewable energy
out on
stock.
the oil patch until the bust during the pandemic. And I think about his future. And I know that we have got to diversify our economy. But I tell the people of Canada today that what happens next is really up to you. We can keep moving towards a mirage,
Really? Is
and
it
that is
really?
what these promises are, a mirage that's just out there in the distance that we never arrive at. Or you can send people back to Ottawa from every single party who are committed to working together across party lines
There we go.
on the
That's what I was
greatest
looking for.
existential challenge.
How about this one?
Why is everything an existential challenge?
Just word salad, dude. Where's my
We've been
sound?
patient.
Everything's an existential threat.
Here's
We've been
this.
patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us.
That's crazy. That kind of language is so fucking crazy. That's literally pretext for like just
Yeah,
genocide
that's
or
saying
whatever.
since y'all can't listen, since y'all don't listen to us, we're gonna force y'all to do whatever we say. Authoritarianship.
Like, I am not
That's
interested.
last time all this happened, World War broke out.
That's optimistic.
But there's no
Fault.
government that's a savior. You know, there was a bunch of countries.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of countries in World War II era that were the good guys. There's no one who's the good guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think World War II. I have a weird opinion on it, but
I don't know, but the British came in,
the British are like
Americans, Canadians,
the
all
British
of
were
them
the good
came
guys
in to
in
help.
World War II, right? But I mean, Churchill was in the pocket of fucking those same people that are doing this, which is interesting. Wow, the extra point got kicked off the foul pole. Wow. Wow.
I mean, all world leaders, but they raised up arms against evil.
Oh, they just got the interception too? They just got the ball back?
No, we hope midterms here in the U.S. starts fixing our problems a little bit, or at least halting the progression of progressives, of this liberal mindset.
All right, fellas. I'm calm there.
Stubby, thanks for the win.
I'd see
No
you
Appreciate it.
for the carry there, bro.
Appreciate
No
you letting us
trouble,
ride your coattails.
No trouble on that one, boys. I had fun doing it, so.
Good luck batting down the
Anyways.
hatches.
Well, it's game day tomorrow, so like I said, I'm playing there and I'm getting
Long as
drunk
the
until
power's
she
up.
fucking.
Yeah, beer
Yep.
beer Friday, dude.
Sounds good.
So, I don't know what the
All right.
internet's gonna be like here.
Well, play till it goes off.
Goes
Yep,
either way.
that's it. See you tomorrow, boys. This is game
All
day.
right, later. Have a good day at work.
Yeah, take it easy. We'll have like a little tiny storm and then the power will go out. Actually, twice in one day on a little tiny storm, fucking, because there's so many like trees and near the power lines that I guess they just refuse to fucking trim or whatever. So it's just they're always falling on the power lines. They have to go fix it. I'll literally, like, when the power goes out once in a while, I'll go drive around and see what's going on. And, like, sure enough, I see where it's fucked up, and then a truck comes out and starts working on it. And it's like, damn, dude, I feel like we're in older times or something.
Ooh, I'm the chosen one.
Oh, you won. I hate
I
being
won
party
God's
leader.
favor, dude.
Like, if there's anything I can do to not be the party leader, I'll not be the party leader, you know?
I won God's favor.
Man, they almost had another one, too, man. Yo, it's all Cowboys right now with the momentum.
I'm not watching it. I don't have any. I don't have cable. Regular
You don't need cable. You type in streameast.live into the website.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that on my work computer.
I got a tablet.
Let me see. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? I was just getting on the computer to do something.
Huh.
Oh, well, check my fantasy. I don't even know if I have anyone playing. Who's playing? Cowboys and who?
Bucks. Got anyone on the Bucks?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I'm so happy.
I believe so,
Cooper
but
just
I don't even know if.
touched
Let me see. I don't even know if they're playing. I mean, who do I have? Do I have Mike Evans? Is Mike Evans on there?
Yeah, he'd be playing, I think.
Let me go to my fantasy.
He's got a touchdown and 3 receptions. That is so dope, dude.
Who? Mike Evans?
Amari Cooper. No.
Ah. He's only got 1 point for me right now. Damn, Rob's got 8. I should have played him.
Oh, Gronk caught a TD already. That's crazy. That's a ballsy move, though.
And I had Ronald Jones, but he's got -1 point. He's just a bench player that I have. Dang. All right.
JT's
That's okay.
back.
That's okay. That's okay.
And Godwin. Antonio Brown's got 3 receptions for 71 yards. He's actually going to be pretty good, I think. Not started.
It's all right. Mike Evans is still early. Still early. All right, I'm gonna go grab some grub real quick.
Yeah, eat your dinner, bro.
Be right back.
Cooper's got 9 in this league. Very interesting stuff. We got the Canada leader debate here. Maybe I'll tune back in. They're giving just this black ball chick like all the time in the world to talk. I haven't seen anybody else talk yet.
Experts, but I do want to say more
in fairness, I've watched like 20 combined
this is
seconds.
getting us nowhere.
They do this a lot.
We have got to
They
be
show
able
these
to come together
so much airtime for these people who never
not
fucking come
only
anywhere
to
close to
face
winning.
the existential crisis that Mr. Singh described,
Bro, are you
but
kidding me?
also
We're still
to
talking about the
seize
existential
greatest
crisis. I literally
economic
paused this
opportunity
shit.
that Canada has seen within
I literally
our
paused this
lifetimes.
shit like 5
We are
minutes
being
ago
left
and we were
behind.
talking there.
And if the United States
And we're
can
still
do it,
talking about
the
existential
European
fucking
Union can do it.
crisis.
I
Are you
know
fucking
that
kidding me
we
right now?
can do it. It's about a change in the culture.
All right, thank you, Ms. Paul. Mr. Blanchette, did you want to get in?
That I'm quite behind everybody else, and I have 12 seconds left.
Take some
I will
time,
disagree
sir.
with the basic statement. There's possibility to create more wealth, to have changes that we need. We must stop opposing environment and creating wealth. It may go together well. This is the change that we have to do.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mercedes. And now, leaders, we are moving on to our next theme, reconciliation.
Oh, awesome. We get to talk about reconciliation.
Now we are going to our first-time voter, Merrick McLeod in Sault Ste. Marie. He's got a question to all the leaders. Merrick, you're 18 years old. You're a first-time voter. What is your question?
18 years old? This dude looks like he's 35. Dude, he's so fucking fat. He looks very unhealthy.
Go ahead, Merrick. The leaders
This guy looks way too unhealthy, man.
In the Ojibwe culture, trust and respect is key to any relationship.
You got it, Merrick. Keep going.
How can I trust and respect the federal government after 150 plus years of lies and abuse to my people? And as Prime Minister, what will you do to rebuild the trust between First Nations and the federal government?
Thank you, Merrick. Leaders, you've heard the question. How do you respond to Merrick? Mr. Trudeau, you start this round.
Thank you, Merrick, for your question. You're absolutely right. Over the past 150 years, Canada has failed in its relationship with Indigenous peoples. People who we should be working with in shared stewardship of the land, working with in partnership as we draw from the bounty and the beauty of this land to build a better future for all. That is why over the past 6 years, we have stepped up on the path of reconciliation. We have ended boil water advisories in 109 different communities. We have made sure that tens of thousands of young people get to go to school in better classrooms. We continue to move forward on fighting fighting for the missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls, and ensuring a true partnership as we move forward in respect.
Mr. Blanchette.
Your question is quite moving. I would say that no one is entitled to tell any nation what to do or what to think, and that every nation has to be recognized as such. Either it is a nation of 300 people, like there is in Quebec, or an 8 million people nation like Quebec is. It calls for a relationship between equals. It calls for a relationship in which nobody tells the other party that they are stronger, bigger, richer, and therefore you will do as you are told, even if we say it politely. And first, you provide clean water to everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Blanchette. Ms. Paul.
Yes, and thank you so much for the question, and I understand the anguish in it as well, because justice delayed is justice denied. And coming from a diaspora myself, where we have been robbed of our culture, of our languages, of our history, I have no idea where my ancestors were born or where they're buried. I completely understand how important this is and how frustrating it is not to have seen the action. I am tired of being up on these stages without Indigenous leadership here to speak for itself. Jody Wilson-Raybould, Mumalak Kalak, I'm thinking of you right now. And when Ms. Kakak said that without action, that the Parliament would be hollow, she was right. So Indigenous sovereignty, self-determination, nation-to-nation engagement, that is my commitment.
Mr. O'Toole.
Mr. MacLeod, thank you for the question. And the way you phrased it is so important. Reconciliation is about trust and respect and restoring it after a century and a half of a federal government failing. That's why, as opposition leader, my first question when I rose in the House of Commons was on a call to action on reconciliation with respect to Indigenous health.
So important.
We need to build partnerships. We need to restore trust. And that trust is eroded when you make commitments on safe drinking water on reserve, when you make commitments on the calls to action in the Truth and Reconciliation Report and have no plan to fulfill them.
No plan, baby.
Partnerships and have
he just says bullshit.
Indigenous leaders have governance over the federal government finally delivering on our commitment to Indigenous peoples.
Mr. Singh.
Thank you very much, Merrick. Thank you for your question. How to restore trust. How do you restore trust when Indigenous communities suffer injustice and it continues in an unbroken line to this very day? How do you restore trust when you've got a prime minister that takes a knee one day and then takes Indigenous kids to court the next? And how do you restore trust in a country as wealthy as ours, a G7 nation, in the 21st century, that still does not provide clean drinking water to every single Indigenous nation? It starts by actually walking the path of reconciliation, not with
Honestly,
the empty
that
words,
sounds
but
like a
real
lot of
action,
work.
clean water, nation to nation, and respect.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Singh. Merrick, did the leaders answer your question?
This is fucked. Say no.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? He's probably got a gun fucking pointing at him or something. This poor guy. He's like sweating like he's fucking someone's gonna shoot him.
It is your turn to debate now. You've promised more money
What a joke
to search for
what a
unmarked
fucking
graves,
joke, man.
but so much more
Dog
needs
and pony
to be done
show.
to achieve meaningful reconciliation. Mr. Blanchette, you begin. Tell me, how are you better
Garbage.
positioned than Mr. O'Toole to restore justice?
I am not better positioned than Mr. O'Toole because I believe that this is a relationship between nations, and your presence a nation, I feel I represent another one, and we are discussing with a lot of other nations. But I will remind everybody that on the last day of the last session, we had a motion adopted unanimously by the Parliament, and this motion was precisely saying what we had been told to carry by the First Nation leaders, and we had it adopted. This might be the way to do it. Many times the Bloc Québécois said, even if we don't agree with everything, that we would share our seats and our voices in the Parliament with the First Nations in order to have them being heard by the whole country.
After the tragic finding of graves in Kamloops, Cowessess, and other former residential school sites, we offered to work in a bipartisan fashion on calls to action 71 to 76. Those are related to former residential school sites. And we need to act faster. I know Mr. Trudeau cares a great deal about reconciliation. I know we all do. But this is an issue where we have to act. We can no longer say that we recognize the calls to action. We need a plan to achieve them. And what I'm proposing is a plan that builds partnerships, that builds governance, that has Indigenous leaders, incredible ones like Jody Wilson-Raybould, to allow us to actually hold ourselves to account. All parties, all future governments. This is the big scar in the history of Canada. And we have to tackle it not just with good intentions, but with a good plan to deliver for all Indigenous people.
Mr. Blanchet,
I must say that the Prime Minister has nominated Gouverneur Général, I don't know how to translate that, who speaks Inuktitut, which is great, but does not speak French. Still, he does not agree with the idea of acknowledging, recognizing First Nation languages as official languages in his country.
All right, we will leave that segment there. Ms. Paul,
Holy
Mr.
fuck,
Singh,
okay.
Mr. Trudeau, you're up. Tell me, what is your plan to end the ongoing disproportionate violence against Indigenous women and girls? Ms. Paul.
The first thing is to make space for Indigenous leadership because, we have done all these things and made all these promises. We know what needs to be done. The recommendations are there in the calls for justice and the missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls report, and yet we still don't have the action. And so, as I said before, it should be Jody up here answering that question. It should be Mumalak Kakak up here answering that question.
Why are you
we
lagging
need to
now?
make the space for Indigenous leadership to guide this process. And above all, we need to make this a priority. All that is left now is political will.
But that is exactly what we have been doing, Ms. Paul. When we called the National Inquiry into Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women and Girls after years of governments avoiding doing that, we ensured that we brought the truth forward. And then we worked with Indigenous leaders groups, Indigenous women's groups to co-develop the action plan that we are now fully funding so we can get justice for the victims, healing for the families.
Watch out for those Cowboys.
To this ongoing national tragedy. It will take a lot of work by all of us, but we are walking this road.
There's a lot of game left in this
because
fucking game.
we know it needs to be done, and there is much more to do.
Mr. Trudeau, sadly, and this, I don't take any pleasure in this, the calls to justice are out there, and you haven't acted on them. And I meant it when I said you can't take a knee one day if you're going to take Indigenous kids to court the next. That's not leadership.
Mr. Singh,
that's
you
not gonna
love
make things
that
better.
line about taking Indigenous kids to court. It's actually not true. We have committed to compensating those kids who went through that.
Listen,
and what's more than that, this is important, Mr. Singh.
No, you can't say you're not taking them to court when you're taking them to court.
When you talk
there
about
are kids out there that are being fought by you in court.
Leaders, I would actually remind you the question is about violence against Indigenous women and girls. Let me recenter you on that.
I appreciate it because he can't continue to say that. That
Well,
doesn't make any sense.
and Ms. Curl, I will say again, I said this
Let's go,
last night in the
Jagmeet.
French debate. This is why we need more diversity in politics. This is why we need people to be who are most directly impacted by issues to be able to speak for themselves. Because
This
we are
debate is
drifting
so
off into
fucking
things,
humiliating.
and we have only dedicated 2 minutes
let's
to
go.
talking about how we are going
CD
to bring
Lamb,
true
bam.
justice to Indigenous women in this country. If we could
Ms.
stick
Curl.
to the topic,
Mr. Trudeau.
Ms. Curl, on this topic, and it was brought up in the earlier one, and we talked about Indigenous women, I want to talk about those kids buried in unmarked graves across the country, because it was a tragedy for all Canadians, one long known by Indigenous peoples. But when I went to Cowessess to speak with Chief Casmus Delorme, we not only grieved those kids, we signed an agreement, a landmark agreement, to keep kids at risk in their communities, to take them out of the provincial system. That is how we move forward. It took years to sign that agreement, but we got it, and we are empowering Indigenous communities
Mr.
to care
Trudeau,
for
we're
their
out
own
of
kids.
time. Mr. Singh, I'm going to give you very brief moment to respond. Briefly, we're over time.
We need to implement all the calls to justice. We need to listen to Indigenous women and girls. We need to make sure that they're safe. And we have the
Definitely need
steps
to
they've
listen
laid
to
out that
Indigenous
we need
women
to
and
follow.
girls.
All right, thank you very much,
100%.
leaders. Now I'm
Flyjabberwocky
really
Live supports
pleased
that.
to welcome Melissa Ridgen of APTN News. Melissa's going to be asking you each a direct question on our theme of reconciliation. Your first question, hi Melissa, is to Mr. Blanchet. Over to you.
Tanshe, thank you all for being here. It's a pleasure to be here with you to ask some questions for our APTN audience. Mr. Blanchet, I'm going to start with you. You know, numerous government reports, including in Quebec, have sounded the alarm that systemic racism exists,
right
from Joyce Echaquan dying as
Have you
she's
played-
haunted by
have you played Clash?
staff.
No, I was about to try it, and I realized I was stuck in the lobby.
What would you do as a black leader to address systemic racism in your own province?
I'm just trying to
and also elsewhere in Canada?
fucking bro.
Never underestimate the weight
Put my kid to bed, too.
sadness of those
Yeah,
dramas.
I'm gonna get off soon, but this fucking football
I
game's pretty good.
acknowledge, I recognized the existence of systemic racism in June.
I just found a use for my tablet that I've had for 2 years without using.
It became a political tool against It became a tool to say Quebec is this and that and racist and xenophobic and
This
all
fucking.
of that. Instead
Whenever
of
I watch the leadership
opening a
debates here, it's
discussion,
so fucking like
trying to find
demoralizing.
solution, consulting experts.
Quebec is
discussing
racist.
First Nations themselves.
French Canadians are racist.
This
Wait, French supremacists, dude, right on stage right here.
this other one, white society. We build nothing, so the words became toxic. I'm
What are you
absolutely
They just go up there and they're like, we should give water to every native community. Like,
quiet stage without this
that's dope.
aggressivity.
That's a great idea.
Being aggressive as
Made me a little hamburger wrap.
Mr. Blanchette, we have to
Hamburger
move on to the
wrap.
next question, Melissa.
No.
This question's
Like
for
with
you.
the
I'm out of
fat?
hamburger buns.
You know, Canada
I
has more
chopped-
children in
I
government
chopped it up.
custody right now than at the height of residential
Put,
school.
put cheese, I chopped up my onion, I chopped up my pickles, threw a little lettuce in there, and then some Chick-fil-A sauce.
Nations communities to bring their kids back, cleaning up the mess that Canada has created, essentially. And those children are going to have to be brought back to all of those same problems that still exist that were the grounds for apprehension. What would you
Who's this
do in
lady?
the House of Commons to make sure that poverty
Who's
and
that black
trauma
one
issues
talking? Black Paul?
No.
Probably a lesbian.
Thank
White
you very
chick.
much for that question. And,
Well,
and
white chick,
absolutely,
I don't know, the moderator I've
I
never
mentioned
seen
that not
Some
that
actor
long
is at
ago
the fucking
in one of our
government,
statements
probably.
that the residential school system
Oh, she's the moderator?
children
Yeah, the one with the. Yeah.
and that this was just
This black bald chick's the leader of the
legacy.
Green Party.
It really comes back to what I said before.
Is this all the
that
parties up there, or is this
Indigenous
just one party?
there.
Well,
It is
technically
ready to
there's like a
guide all
million
of these
parties, but the
processes.
main
We have
five,
all of the
yeah.
recommendations we need.
Oh, okay.
What we are missing is political will.
So the primary's
What we are
over?
missing is those who have been in
They don't do. They're
for a
all
very long
different.
time,
Like they
making
don't.
space for new voices
They don't do
and
primary.
diverse voices.
Hmm.
I actually had to pull my jaw up, which just dropped.
They
when I
elected
heard
a
what
leader.
Mr. Blanchette said. I invited Mr. Blanchette to get educated about systemic discrimination. I extend that invitation again. I would be happy to educate him.
It's nice
Who's her?
to
Who's 82?
educate
This is
me.
my time, sir.
It is.
Nice time
What
to
is this
insult
gameplay?
people.
That was
Is it
not an
50
insult,
versus
it was an
50 or something?
invitation to educate yourself.
This
It's a
is
very
leader
small circle.
direct questions.
There
Melissa,
should
your
be some
Yeah.
Mr.
decency in this
Blanchette.
debate. Since
I
I'm many minutes behind everybody else, there should be some
Mr. Blanchette, you've had every opportunity to jump in and
Like
open
this
debate.
is a party.
And I am
Literally,
fulfilling my
like, we're
responsibility,
French.
sir. Melissa,
like
we're going to
control
keep
the rest
moving
of
on.
the
Is it my
country.
turn? It is your turn.
Thank you. Mr. Trudeau, this is for you. You know, your Liberal government has turned Indian affairs into two separate, massive bureaucracies that need every portions of funding that will never see it on to reserve. It doesn't leave the bureaucracy.
Let us set up the question.
You know, you've promised clean drinking water, but billions of dollars later, that's not happened. Many still
Damn! Who is this chick? Going in on a round.
Like I don't know what news organ. I never heard of her news organization.
From all of this spending. So I guess the question is,
She's like taking all these digs before a question comes.
that they would get results and be accountable for all that spending.
One of the enemies of progressive politics, Melissa, is cynicism. Is discounting
Do you even get to come back?
the hard work millions of people have been involved
Oh yeah, look at that.
over
Got
the
your
past years. And
bill.
yes, there's always more to do. Progressives always will. There's more
Oh,
to do.
okay. They're scoring it like multiplayer.
There were 105
Yeah.
long-term boil water advisories. We lifted 109 of them, and for each of the ones that are remaining, we have a project lead, a team, and an action plan, and we're going to lift those all. There are tens of thousands of kids across this country, Indigenous kids.
I love hearing the current administration talk about what they're going to do.
We have moved forward on
Yeah.
It's like, why haven't you done those yet?
Oh yeah, you're gonna provide clean water to every fucking remote group of natives that you can find in this country. You probably don't even know where they all are. You're gonna go fucking start putting giving clean water.
Thank you, Mr. Trudeau. I think the money, I don't think anybody's questioning the money spent. I think that they're questioning the results.
Damn! Damn!
Out of my way.
He is tracking
The
him, dude.
RCMP and the Department of
fishery.
No one's questioning your spending. We're just questioning the results.
Exercising their treaty rights to fish and to defend land and water.
Step off the stage, you little kid.
Including under the NDP party in British Columbia with regards to fishing and logging. So my question would be to you, as Prime Minister, what would you do to ensure Indigenous rights and title are finally respected in this country?
Friendly bomb drone activated.
First of all, we need to respect Indigenous treaty land.
No, a sec?
That's a
Are y'all gonna hire a sec?
In a real meaningful way. But you mentioned the RCP, and I'm going to talk about
right, they're called
sad
secs.
reality that there's been violence, heavy-handed violence.
What are they called?
Against Indigenous communities, against peaceful protesters.
Sec, right? Sec.
Lifelong call for reform, policing.
What are they called?
At the provincial level, I fought against carding. I continue to use every platform I have to say we've got to stop. We've got to overview it.
That's what it is.
That's hilarious. You were saying. Oh, that's so
Mr. Trudeau said he would do.
S-I-K-H.
Has yet to do, and it's something I'm committed to making.
The Sikhs, bro.
That's who he represents, huh?
Yeah, the so-called peaceful brown people who were responsible for the largest terror attack in Canadian history.
What happened on their land, and
where they blew up a jetliner.
So the question is, if you were Prime Minister, how could Canada build a new respectful nation-to-nation relationship with Indigenous people?
Thank you, Ms. Ridgen. And this goes very similar to Mr. McLeod's question on trust and respect. Why not build those partnerships? And that's why our open concern with the United Nations Declaration was how free and prior informed consent was defined so that it didn't stop
Hitman
from being
back in multiplayer.
I'm really glad to say one of the early
I was thinking of doing that, but I gotta boot it up on PlayStation. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that because I want to get this black growl, because the growl's pretty good right now. I liked it.
Implementation of that to make sure that
what black growl?
To get an obsidian gun.
Build that nation-to-nation dialogue partnership.
You gotta get 15 kills
as intergenerational
in a game 200 times.
Not trauma. And building that trust will be
shipment, baby.
Yeah, but even in shipment, you can only do like at best, like 4 or 5 at a time.
All right, thank you, Mr. O'Toole. Now we move on to open debate. A reminder that Melissa will be here to keep the leaders on.
What are you talking about? 15 kills without dying?
No, just in total with the gun. And you can do it like more than once per round, right? You get 60, you get 4.
Okay, I think if there's one thing that Canadians and Indigenous people can all agree upon, it is that this Indian system is not working for anybody. How would you dismantle this broken top-down system? What would you replace it with that would ensure that Canada still lives up to its constitutional obligations?
We're exposed.
First of all, we are looking forward to dismantling the enactment.
Captured a second domination point.
But it is not something that Ottawa gets to decide. And what replaces the Indian Act will vary. We as we live up to our obligations. And that's why
friendly precision airstrike inbound.
in communities, some want to start with health, some want to start with education, some want to start with every community in this country gets to help define what its path is forward. To listen, to partner, to build a better future every step.
The way to go forward is to listen to leaders. And Mr. Trudeau ignored that he had in his own cabinet with some Rabel. That was a huge
enemy soldier incoming.
We've been speaking to with how we can accelerate treaty resolution.
Wow.
Some treaty negotiations, Ms. Ridgen, that are going on as well. We need to start acting, and we need to work with Indigenous leaders, incredible Indigenous leaders in nonprofits, in the private sector, in industry, in academia. We need to use that governance capacity to finalize treaties and build partnerships, because the best way forward is success for Indigenous peoples alongside nations, alongside
Mr. Singh and then Mr. Trudeau. I'm coming to you, Mr. Trudeau.
Enemy launched an advanced UAV. We're exposed.
I've been hit.
And I think that's the starting point. And for a long time, we've seen that there's been a top-down approach that has to change. It has to be Indigenous people at the table. But I want to talk about the impacts, just so we understand how severe this is, how the Indian Act is creating injustice and perpetuating injustice.
Enemy soldier incoming.
There's a young woman, young girl, who lives in Escandinavia, and she told me in her own voice, she said, I'm a 12-year-old girl, and I'm fighting for drinking water. How does does that make any sense?
Threat null.
Those words haunt me to this day. About what Trump was doing, they certainly aren't right. That is a legacy. That is the impact of the
I want to go back to what Mr. O'Toole was going to say. He's very able at saying all the right things, but there are countless examples of him actually not living up to his word. We've seen it on a number of countries. But on indigenous issues specifically, he says we need to listen to indigenous people. He proposed that he raise the flags that are half-mast for the kids in unmarked graves in residential schools. And he didn't talk to or listen to any indigenous leaders when he made that decision. And that's something that is coordinates of all cost a cent. How do we believe that we can actually invest in the
I'm going to give Ms. Paul and Mr. Blanchet the chance to jump in. I'm back to you, Mr. O'Toole.
And I really want to.
I asked Mr. Trudeau to move immediately.
Hold on, Ms. Paul.
look at that slide. Holy fuck.
Center our
Enemy UAV overhead.
Indigenous peoples and what we are going to do to fulfill the many unfulfilled promises and commitments that have been made. And I would say, perhaps to pick up on what has been said, that it seems all too often that reconciliation is treated like a buffet. You can opt in for this, pick this plate, but not the other one. And that applies to what we've seen with Mr. Trudeau and the Liberals. You can't, on the one hand, say reconciliation and then go and not allow the Congressers to be able to have a decent, moderate living for these years. You can't call for reconciliation and then take Indigenous peoples to court. But Mr. Singh, you also can't say reconciliation and then support the NDP government putting pipelines through Indigenous territories, or support Line 5 after Anishinaabe made it very clear that they did not support that project.
Ms. Paul, I'm going to allow Mr. Blanchet to get in. He's been someone who wants to. I will come back to the two of you. Mr. Blanchet.
First Nations and Quebec have something in common. They are binded by a document they never signed. And any relationship between nations should be dealt with freely signed treaties or agreements or something. The Indian Act has to be replaced one nation at a time, if need be, by freely signed treaties. There's the water. And if I may go back a few seconds on something else, how is the state of affairs, because religion never protected equality and never will.
We are over time. I'm going to give you both a chance to briefly respond, Mr. O'Toole, then Mr. Singh. Briefly, please.
I am proud of this country, and I think if you love your country, you can dig deep to make it better. So as Prime Minister on the National Day of Reconciliation, September 30th, I will raise the flag with the commitment to move forward on calls to action. Mr. Trudeau promises things, doesn't deliver, and then when people protested him, that is not reconciliation. So you can be proud of your country as you strive to get better.
Thank you, Mr. O'Toole. Mr. Singh, briefly.
I think Mr. Trudeau may care. He cares. The reality is that he's often done a lot of things for show and hasn't backed those up with action. And the harm is that Indigenous people suffer. That's where I want to stop. I want to stop the suffering and lift up Indigenous people.
5 seconds, Mr. Trudeau, then we gotta go. Mr. Trudeau, 5 seconds.
Unfortunately, the cynicism that Mr. Singh is showing on saying that nothing is harming reconciliation we have lots more to do.
All right, leaders, thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Marcy. And now it is time for our fourth theme for the night, affordability.
Affordability.
It's time now to bring in Janet Falla. She is a senior working part-time in Burlington, Ontario. Good evening, Janet. Please tell us what your question is to the leader.
Destination marked. My question is, at my age, I never imagined that I would have to keep on working, but I have to afford to live where I do. So I'd like to know, when they become Prime Minister, what will they do to help us seniors survive?
Thank you, Janet. Leaders, you've heard Janet's question. We're starting with you, Mr. Blanchet.
Merci, Madame. for many months now.
Bought some Bitcoin.
Enemies have taken out one of our high-value targets.
The government to increase the amount of money being provided on a monthly basis to our airlines. It's nowhere.
Great job. An enemy HVT taken out.
And the Liberals program, it starts at 75, nothing below 75 for this pension.
An enemy high-value target has been eliminated.
Those people are those who suffer the most. Their power buy base was reduced. Their
an enemy high-value target
ever before was
all enemy HVTs have been eliminated.
And the stress, the anxiety, the living here is terrible. We want something to be done, and it has to start with.
Got an enemy juggernaut. Arm up.
Seriously increased.
Thank you, Mr. Blanchet. Mr. O'Toole.
Thank you, Ms. Valla, for the question. This is a crisis facing our country. And it's hitting our seniors.
Watch the skies.
That's why in Canada's recovery plan, our plan to give you a break, we're going to double the Canada Workers' Benefit. There are many seniors like you having to work to keep up with the cost of living. We're going to double that for you to give you a break. We're going to get bills down for the internet or cell phone. We're going to get grocery bills down. That is our plan. And in December, we're going to give you a break with the GST holiday and help bricks and mortar stores and process. Mr. Trudeau is borrowing every day $424 million, and he's causing an inflation crisis. We have to secure our future, and that's our commitment to you.
Thank you, Mr. O'Toole. Mr. Trudeau.
Ms. Hodge, thank you so much for your question. We know that seniors have been affected by this pandemic, the isolation, the extra costs, which is why we stepped up with one-time support so you could help get through this pandemic. But we need longer-term support. One of the first things we did was increase the guaranteed income supplement for our most vulnerable seniors when we first got elected. We're doing that again for this election. We're also moving forward increasing the OAS for all seniors over 75 because we recognize that costs continue to increase as you get older and continue to want to live at home. We're providing more support to stay at home safely and make those renovations. Importantly, we will continue to have your backs as we have through this pandemic and into the future.
Thank you, Mr. Trudeau. Mr. Singh.
I want to thank you so much for your question. And one of the things that you mentioned is that you didn't think you would have to keep on working. And I don't think our seniors should have to work. Seniors want to contribute by working, and that's absolutely their right. But you shouldn't have had to work. And in a country as rich as ours, we should make sure our seniors are able to retire with dignity. That you've got the supports necessary to live a life of dignity. So what we're proposing to do is put in place a guaranteed income for seniors so they can live with dignity and not have to worry about paying the bills. That's a starting point. What we've seen so far is that Mr. Trudeau and Mr. O'Toole both are going to either cut the help that you receive or put the burden back on people like you. We believe that the ultra-rich should pay their fair share for once and invest in you, invest in families, invest in people.
Thank you, Mr.
What's going on over here?
Oh, it's gonna do some
Thank
shipment.
you very, very much for the question. And as someone who comes
Do some
from
shipment. I'm not gonna play them.
Ever since I quit the weed, I can't sleep.
Until actually they were kicked
I don't ever
out
sleep.
of working because they needed to keep working to afford the basics. I completely understand what you're saying.
Listening
and
to the
this is
debate,
an opportunity for us to learn the lessons from this
I like
pandemic
that they
and
show
to really
the,
get to the heart of things and to stop
the
talking
clock,
about
the
the
timer.
symptoms, but get to the root causes.
They weren't doing that.
Yeah, they're trying to show like
and it's
that
so
everyone gets
wonderful
an
to see the
equal talk,
consensus
but it's
building
kind of
around
annoying
the
because
guaranteed livable income, so that whatever
I
your
don't want to hear
circumstances, you
from
can
the
live with
parties
dignity.
that
We need
always get
universal
under
long-term care.
1%, the
That's a
same
huge
as
expense.
the
It was
two
for
main
my
parties
family,
that
and we
the
need
election is
more
really
affordable
between, you know?
housing. Let's get
Yeah.
to the root causes.
Thank
I don't
you,
know,
Ms.
man.
Paul.
The more and more
Muddies the water.
the world, I know.
Square off now.
The power lies where the
You
money
both
is,
talk
and it's
about
unfortunate because
affordable
I think
housing, but we know that
everyone in America and
affordability means
Canada are
different
ready
things
for
to
just
different
like
people
a
depending on
new
where in
party,
the country they live.
a power.
So when you talk about affordable housing,
Just a new party that's in between, that lies in the middle.
per the draw, Mr. Singh, you begin. Mr. Blanchet, you may jump in anytime.
We're talking about people who are spending right now more than half their income
political
on housing.
party. I mean, the whole
That's not
government
affordable.
is
People should not be spending so much on housing
essentially
that they have no money
the dog
left
and pony show
to
of
pay
all
for their
dog and pony
groceries,
shows.
pay
Like,
for their
there's
bills.
no way they can ever
The
say
sad
what they're
reality
doing.
is, since 2015,
It's actually kind of a miracle
now,
that the American
the
government,
average
you know what I mean,
cost
like
of
has been
housing
able
nationally
to
has gone up to buy a home
And most of it is funny because the whole point of the American government,
So
you know
far,
what I mean,
the
is
housing crisis has gotten worse over the past 6 years. We want to invest
limiting
in housing,
government power and all that, you know, letting people be. That's the whole idea of it.
Available, affordable rental
That's how it started.
And you have basically
translate
the
those
first
messages.
country in history that was like not, you know, monarchy or not a dictatorship, and like look what it's done for the whole world, for people, for life.
People are
Like,
paying far too much for
yet you
houses
still have
because
all
the
these
prices
fucking liars who
have
go in
increased
there and capture
tremendously.
power and
The idea is to reduce
us
the
suffer.
speed of that increase.
You're talking about
while
old
helping
people.
people
I was talking about
who
something else
cannot
now, I
even
guess.
afford decent lodging. If we build more
Wrong game.
social
so
lodging,
shitty on
which
here.
price are obviously
Wrong game.
lower,
You're
much
trying to play
lower,
multiplayer,
and it
right?
will lessen the pressure.
That's why you're on the
on those
PlayStation.
houses become
I
more
just press
and
A a
more
million times.
expensive,
Frustration.
and it will
Shipment
help reduce this-
extended.
I wouldn't speak about an inflation
Love our
crisis,
shipment
but I would
extended.
speak about an inflation worry, which we must have
There you go.
at present times. So I believe one thing might be part of the solution for the other thing when we speak about it.
All right, Mr. Blanchette, that's time. I'm sorry, Mr. Singh, that's time. You
Do they
speak
mute
about,
him?
Inflation, Mr. Blanchette, and that brings us to
Possible,
our
but
next
they're
Let's do it.
also
Let's
very
do it.
well mannered.
Mr.
Like,
Polite,
Trudeau
yeah.
and Paul, you're up. Inflation is at its highest level in a decade, and it is squeezing Canadians on staples such as groceries, gas, rent. What's
Let's
your
see how many I
message
have
to
here.
Canadians who are struggling to make ends meet?
I got
Further draw, you
60 out
begin,
of
Mr.
200.
Well, unlike Mr. Trudeau, I will
Pretty
care
nice
about
skin, though.
monetary policy because we need to keep inflation low. There is a crisis hitting families, and Mr. Trudeau seems completely
Why don't they put what
oblivious
party
to
they're
that.
affiliated
Bills are
with?
going up. There's a housing crisis, as we talked about.
Yeah, that's a good
and he's
question.
making it worse with, as I said, almost $500 million
Just continues
borrowing
to.
per day.
I kind of like that they do that because you're going to vote for the person who,
to get people work.
I guess, sounds the best.
Give them a break.
It sounds like they have the best policies.
And balance the budget
Yeah, I
over the
mean,
course of
people
the next
are
decade. That's
basically going to
exactly
vote on an
what we
individual
need to fight
basis
against
of what
Mr.
they're going to
Trudeau's
get, right?
inflation.
So if you're a
Try not to give
senior, you're
families
going to
a
vote
break.
for whoever's going to give the most money
try
to
not to interrupt
seniors. You
anyone.
know what I mean?
This-
If you're
it's
a
just
college
an
age person, you're going to vote for
excellent
whoever
question.
gives you
Come
free
to
college
my neighborhood
tuition.
of
Like,
Toronto Centre, you will see those people living in inadequate housing. You will see people paying more than half of their income.
this chick's the
just
Green
to- for
Party.
things
Like, Green Party's a
childcare.
joke. Green
And,
Party's not
there's
ever going
this
to do anything
expression,
anywhere. They don't have a
in
single
my
seat in the
culture
whole
where we talk
government, or
about
they have
soon
one
come.
seat or something.
It's
Yeah,
the
that's
things
the
that
thing. You should.
delay to tomorrow,
I mean, I guess
tomorrow that
you
shouldn't
can't be
done
fighting
today.
for
This is
prime
soon
minister
comes,
if you don't
soon
even have a
comes
seat.
now. We have got to learn
I don't
the
understand
lessons
why
of
they're
You're not
giving
gonna, you're gonna have
the
you're gonna have a lame duck.
we have
You're gonna have a lame duck
safety net in place that lets
prime
everyone
minister if
live
that's the
with
case, because you
dignity.
won't be able to get anything done
Invest in
They
without
won't be
any.
able to
We are
form a
investing in our
government. Like, even if they do,
future,
it
and
happened
this is the
actually with the
time for us to
NDP a
do
few
that.
years
It
ago.
costs us not to do
NDP is the seat
Over
guy.
the past year and a half.
They
straightforward
won
promise
a
to
surprising amount of
we would
seats
have
in
your
Quebec
backs.
because
And
instead of
that's what
voting
we
for
did. During
the
this
Quebec
pandemic,
Party,
we were
a
there
bunch of
to
them voted for
support you. But
NDP
at the
because
same
they were
time, we
basically
need to
giving more
continue that.
handouts.
That's why we put forward
And then next
a
thing you knew,
$10
they
a day
literally didn't have
childcare
people to fill the
proposal
seats,
that will
so they were like
save
just getting
average
kids
family in
from
Toronto
school and stuff.
close to
They're like,
$10
oh,
No
you wanna
way.
get on TV? Yeah, it was fucking
more than
crazy.
Mr.
It was a mess, actually.
Mr. O'Toole's approach on childcare, which you cancel. We also put forward a national housing plan that will invest $4 billion to work with
The housing
municipalities
crisis
to create 1.4 million
has gotten worse
Mr.
under you,
O'Toole's
Mr.
plan
Let him
on
respond,
housing.
Mr. O'Toole.
Bro,
Mr. Trudeau, let
we got
Mr.
riot
O'Toole
shields
respond.
here.
Just finish this.
The housing
Mr.
crisis.
O'Toole's
God,
plan
got me
on
too.
housing, it's $500 million.
Oh, the knife. Riot shield knife.
Mr. O'Toole.
For building new
The housing crisis has gotten worse under Mr. Trudeau, and months ago he fought against
Man,
us
so we're
trying
getting
to
used to
take
the field of
foreign
view, man.
non-resident money out of our
You move
housing.
so
We've got
slow.
a plan to get rental
Oh, yeah.
housing built.
Yeah,
We've got
that's
a
not
plan to
smooth
get density
at all.
1 million new homes.
And the frame rate is
And
close.
to give first-time home buyers
Not a cent
a
towards
break
that,
by a
Mr.
longer
O'Toole.
mortgage.
Come on.
And Mr. Trudeau, Canadians are worried. You're going to be taxing the primary home sale.
I hate when it does that. You're trying to reload.
I know, because
It's on
mixed
page
up which is
14
which, man.
of his
It's different
policy
every
book.
fucking
He's
game.
introducing a new tax.
All right.
Freaking Growl reloads so fast to me.
It's sleight of hand. I got sleight of hand.
Opportunity to speak about these issues. Thank you. Because
But even
guess
if
what?
not,
I'm bringing
it's a
out
quick
Rosemary
reload.
Yeah,
Martin
it's
of
just
clicks
CBC
out the-
News,
Very
and
nice.
She's going to be asking you.
It's smooth. It's a smooth AR.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
On this theme of affordability. Hey, Rosie?
Good to see everybody. Appreciate you being here.
Oh
Let's try again.
gosh, Riot Shield guy.
Shall we?
Sorry, I'm like on
Paul, I'll
a
start
3
with
second,
you.
4
One of the
second
plans
delay.
that you've laid out to tackle affordability is a guaranteed
There you
living
go. You
wage.
got
mentioned
him.
just
Got
moments
him.
ago. Give people a set amount of money to deal
Bro.
with their lives. There was an expert
Now they're
panel in
fucking
British
guy
Columbia
runs out
just
with the sticks,
recently
man.
that said that
Sticks annoy the fuck out of me. The stupid
Yeah,
lobbies,
yeah.
like it's you get certain lobbies where certain people do certain things, and it's fucking
diverse. Why do you think this is still a policy worth pursuing? Guaranteed livable income is a policy whose time has come. We saw at the beginning of the pandemic.
I died and came back and still got a quad kill.
Immediately into financial crisis because our
That's
patchwork
funny.
system simply isn't working. There is a growing consensus. The members of the Liberal Party voted for it at their convention. The members of the NDP party voted it at their convention. 50 senators signed a letter calling for it. The time has come to ensure that everyone has the support that they need to live in dignity in this country. The parliamentary budget officer looked at guaranteed livable income. He examined the model in
Man, one
Ontario.
thing is like,
and here's
it
what
sucks
he said.
about these
He
debates.
said
It's
that it
like,
would
what
lift
have you done to
half of
prove
the people
yourself?
who are
You
in
know,
poverty now
like
out of
Trump
it. That
run
is
an
a
organization with thousands of people, created like a huge empire, knew all the tax laws. He was advised on it by his accountants,
It
and
was a huge expense for families.
he knew it. He knew how to run the country.
Which
Well, the fact
drops
that they
fees
couldn't
by
take him out,
50% immediately and
really
creates
says it
spaces
all.
and eventually
Yeah,
will
he's got
reduce
the interview with Greg Gutfeld.
Instead, your
Yeah, I wanna watch
And
that,
tax credit that
actually,
would
yeah.
reimburse
We had part one
families
last night, and he's doing the remainder of the interview. He said he was going to milk it on purpose. You got to watch Greg Gutfeld. He's actually kind of clever.
Funny, like
and
I
funny.
never even really heard about him. I think it was you mentioned him the other day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I seen Trump on an interview with him. And
Not in 5 years helping some.
I gotta watch that.
No, the guy's he's the new. He got crowned the new king of late night with his show on Fox News.
Plan will also help that nurse on
You're talking about like a cable news network beating the late night people on
But if the nurse can't find a spot,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah, well,
O'Toole,
those late
what
night
does she
shows
do?
are
If the nurse can't find a
NBC.
spot,
Oh, I know.
what does she do?
That's what he was. What Trump was saying. He's like, congratulations. He's like, but you're going up against a lot of people who are incompetent or something like that.
That's fact.
To make the best decision. for the
Golly,
position
he's
they're
going with
in
the car,
and
the golden car.
ability to help them in their circumstances. Our plan will
Yeah,
be
dude
immediate.
took over King of Late Night on a freaking. But he was a Trump hater. He admitted it too. He admitted it. He's like I was hating on you, and then I came around. You know.
Glenn Beck is like that too. There's a few that were like
He's like I quit looking at your words and I looked at your policies.
Even if
So
you look
he
at
admitted.
his fucking words.
He admitted. He said he admitted it. Greg Gutfeld got it up. One of the first things he admitted that like I wasn't a fan. But I came around.
I like people like Ann Coulter who were there from the beginning. You know what I mean? They're like right away. They're
Yeah.
like, okay, this guy is
When I spoke to
obviously knows what's going on.
go door to door in my ride.
Yeah, and I was too. I voted for him in the primaries.
Number one concern, they say housing.
That's
I
cool.
look around at the house and say, well, you got a home. I say, well, I'm not worriing for myself. I've
The
got
way
was-
you guys
I was
do
bo-
the
I
elections
was-
is so much
and they're
fun.
concerned that their kids.
I was bought in, dude. I bought into him as soon as he started talking America First, and I knew we needed a business guy to run this country, a very successful
Yeah,
one.
that resonated with a lot of people. Like, let's not have a fucking
Someone who's not scared to fire someone for doing a bad job.
So your answer is that
I've watched him on The Apprentice. I used to watch that show all the time when it came out, when he first started doing it.
I love that show. I've seen like a lot of it. Yeah.
Very familiar with Trump. That's why I had no issues voting for him in the primaries against all the Republican candidates. even our own Ted Cruz, you know.
Yeah, Ted looked like a fool. I thought besides Trump. And
Trump just went in and he was a breath of fresh air, someone we needed to come in and just run the show and not take crap for anybody, man. That's what we needed. And because I really like Ben Carson. I think Ben Carson was probably the most intelligent.
Yeah, it's funny how he kept getting maligned, you know? I liked a lot of the things he was saying, too.
He's very smart, and I think he'd do a great job. He just didn't have the it factor.
No, he's a terrible speaker. Like,
yeah.
And not for me. Like, I enjoyed listening to him talk. He had like a slow, methodical way of talking, but for whatever reason, people didn't like it.
No. That's great for a doctor.
Yeah, it's like, okay, he's a doctor. Of course he's going to be thorough, you know.
My oncologist was like that. Very slow, but very. You could see him thinking through his words when he would talk to me, and I liked it because I knew there was a lot of intelligence there, you know.
Yeah.
And that's like when you're fighting cancer. That's who you want talking to you. Someone who's slow and very thoughtful.
And for some financial issues.
Spence, dude, you got too much energy for me now, dude. All up in my grill.
It is unacceptable.
And I'm not feeding you anything. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to starve. You've been starving yourself for 5 days, dude.
Blanchet, we are now moving to the
Blanchet.
debate
I just have a question for Mr. Trudeau. I'm very sorry. Don't mind. I don't think we should let him off the hook. I think we would all agree.
I got a little mixed up there.
All right, whoa, chill out. They're getting a little rude over here.
Yeah,
You said in 2019 that Canadians should never have to make the words possible choice between paying for medication and food on the table. We have seen,
How many kills you got?
particularly in these recent months, willing
wow.
to spend billions of dollars on programs that matter to your government.
I know, it doesn't look like
Daycare would
much,
be
but it
another
really adds
example of
up.
that. Why is there no money?
Do you have to unlock the completionist to get obsidian?
I don't think so, no.
National Pharmacare program.
You just have to have 50 kills or 15 kills
Not just tell me.
10 times?
Do it, yeah, you can just do
To be a
it.
priority.
Separate.
Indeed, no one should have to choose between paying for groceries and medications. On health investments, we...
Yeah, but you're making them choose right now. Your economy's in the toilet because you refuse to reopen your country. What are you talking about, dude? Look at
Start forcing this passport stuff through, man.
Look at the states in America that are thriving. That if it wasn't for Florida and Texas and maybe some of the other open states, the American economy would be in the toilet still.
There's nothing in your platform.
We're single-handedly a handful of states keeping America growing right now.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that.
Continue to, it's not do.
You know, and to get anything, parts for my, you know what I mean, for my field and everything, like it's all back ordered, it's all possible to get.
Yeah, well, that's global supply chain. That's global supply chain issues. That's everywhere.
In partnership as we have on so many things.
How many kills you get? Damn, your team sucks.
I hate being. That's another. It's hard when your team sucks. 'Cause
Oh, I got almost 3.
I know. See, if I got 3 more kills, I would have had.
With Monsieur Blanchet.
That shit pisses me off so much. As somebody
Blanchet,
who.
what is one policy change that you think
It's
would
like a
make the
retard like
biggest
that.
difference to Canadians or Quebecers or
Golly,
Canadians
dude.
of their cost of living? The one change that you would like to
Greg
see.
Zerlin going again, 1 for 3 on field goals. Not gonna fuck this one up, is he?
Because that's where we're
Why did they only give you 87 points when your team had like a lot more?
The most
Was
important
it
is
187 or 87?
create wealth. We believe that
Where on the overall score?
Yeah.
Natural resources with
Did that add up?
clean
To a
energy
certain thing?
in
No,
our
it didn't.
regions
Because I was looking at you had
create
50 and a couple of your team members had like
This
30.
wealth will come from an
It might have been 187.
Go to your skins to unlock.
We'll do that, and we should be entitled to do that.
How do you know to unlock obsidian?
It's to the right of when you go into
and again in oil and
completionist.
gas.
It's to the right.
There's one thing I want
That's it
to add,
there.
even if it's not exactly. I don't know.
Oh yeah, so you have to even unlock the completionist.
I don't think you do.
I will take a few of those.
Yes.
Will we have some?
Yeah, you do. You have to unlock it to unlock the
Well, not
the
in
rest
this
of it.
section. This is about cost of living.
I gotta check
And
now
to
my
you,
other guy,
Mr.
'cause
Singh.
I don't
That's
have
my problem. It's nowhere. One of the things that we
completionist on all of them.
the cost of living has gone up. The cost of medication is going up. Cost of being able to afford
Everything.
medication that keeps
The
you
whole
healthy.
globe's under inflation right now.
$0 in your fully costed budget means
When is someone going to stand up on stage and say, we're going to open up Canada? If I become Prime Minister, we're opening this place up.
It's not even close, dude. Even the conservatives, like, it's not even close to that. It's all like, oh yeah, okay, like.
2 years ago, promised to do it.
And we're like, we have enough.
Wrong enough.
We have enough. We have enough data now where everyone should be able to make their own decisions.
Yeah.
Completely abandon it. How can people trust any promise you make when there's $0 in your plan?
Okay, brief response, then Ms. Paul,
Dude,
then I'm going
Biden
to
administration is Biden's approval ratings is like the lowest I think of any president ever right now.
I heard it was like it went below Trump or something like that. I never really believed any of those numbers anyway. You know?
Access to a primary care doctor.
I know. Where do those poll numbers derive from?
$25 billion over the next
Rasmussen,
4
you know?
years gives Mr. O'Toole's money for health is backloaded to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years.
No young, competent person is answering some call and doing polls.
The question was what policy would have the biggest...
Some old lady.
Ms. Paul,
Yeah.
and I think that we
What's that fucking
example of this again here.
I don't know.
Man, they got a name for it, and it's like where all the ratings come from these families.
People is a change in the culture in Ottawa.
Yeah,
It is so painful for me because I've had the experience of again,
Some lobbies, man, are so damn sweaty.
75
Nielsen.
and living 600 and 800 square feet and
Nielsen
wondering
data.
how we're going to feed ourselves some nights. I've had that experience, and I know that one day of delay is too much. So when I think that we could have been in Parliament now, working to get people the help
What is the policy? These are
Those snapshots are needed, really underrated.
not an anecdote.
Oh, yeah.
What we need is a change in the culture. I see Mr. Change in the culture.
In shipment? Yeah, I like it in shipment.
Right now that agree on guaranteed livable income and universal pharmacare and child care.
Kill.
It is always soon come. It's always soon come.
All right, thank you, Ms. Paul. Mr. O'Toole, you've been waiting. I'm going to get you in.
Doubling the Canadian workers' benefit. That amounts to
I like the way it
$1 per hour
multiplies. The
raise
number
for workers.
multiplies the more kills you get in
These
a
are
row.
people working very hard, and I respect whether they get up to work a shift in a restaurant or work to open their small business. We're going to have to do. We're also going to get costs down. Where the
Too bad multiple lives.
How many gums do you have, like, completions for?
I just have ARs and
comes to
SMGs.
citizens that Mr. Trudeau talked about earlier, all of the commitments continue to be a priority. He's going to get to the calls to action. He's going to have transparency. He's going to make targets. He announces things and never delivers. Mr. Trudeau,
I hate sometimes how fast shipment is. By the time you gear up to throw a throwable, you're dead.
Mr. O'Toole, I won't take lessons from you on we're holding to the gun lobby, we're holding to the anti-vaxxers.
All right.
We're holding to the gun lobby and the anti-vaxxers,
Mr. Trudeau, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I guess he's the conservative, huh?
Can I answer this?
The bald white guy?
You have 5 seconds,
Yeah.
sir.
We were able to lift 1 million people out of poverty, 1 million jobs at the same time.
Can you imagine
And Mr. Trudeau, I have
if
to,
Larry
I'm sorry,
Eldler
sir,
was a
I'm
liberal
right there,
and some white chick in gorilla face threw an egg at him?
I couldn't even imagine.
Recovery, Rosie,
Couldn't
thank
even
you so
imagine. It'd be
much.
the biggest thing in the world, dude.
It'd be the biggest thing. And racism's alive and well in
Oh my
America.
God, there'd be like people crying.
Okay,
But
from
no,
Saskatchewan,
what's crazy is that Larry Elder is the black face of white supremacy. That blows my mind that this is the actual narrative that they're pushing.
They had somebody,
LA.
the lady who said that, they had a tweet of her about Andrew Gillum.
My question is this.
And like,
Coming out of this pandemic, how are
Andrew
you,
Gillum,
if
right?
elected as
Florida.
Prime Minister, going to
I think
unify
he was like
and drive
raping
Canada
people
forward
or
with
something. He was like
respect to
drugging people and
healthcare,
raping them.
jobs and the
Bro,
economy, and
I
ensuring
can't believe
higher
that chick
quality
did that and got away with it. Like, no one's calling her a racist except for conservatives.
for sexual orientation.
Yeah, it's just,
All right,
it
leaders,
doesn't matter like what it said. It doesn't matter the content of what it said. Like, it's a line drawn and its sides, you know?
Golly, dude.
We're going to create 1 million jobs.
To me, I'm like, that is like the most racist thing you can do. Is some white liberal chick in a gorilla mask.
We're going to get our finances under control.
I mean, I think it's cool. I don't understand the eggs. Like we're gonna get to this guy and throw an egg at him. Like people were throwing rocks at Trudeau, and the way it was covered was like, oh, you're making people look bad. You know what I mean? Like Trudeau like won favor from it or whatever. The way the media covered it.
To the Conservative Party, and I ask you to look at Canada's recovery plan after these 18 months.
Ran a little far away from my computer or my Bluetooth headset. I had to put some shorts, basketball shorts on. I've been in blue
You were in
jeans.
your underwear there a second ago? What were we talking about?
No, I was in my blue jeans. Oh yeah, but I did change from my blue jeans to my shorts, so I was standing in my underwear. Boxers. I wear boxers.
Important that is that the culture has become toxic. That
I did boxer briefs for a little bit,
there
but
used to be a time. I worked as
Now
an
boxer
intern
briefs
in a
is a little tighter.
nonpartisan way.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'm on.
You know, you would make
They're like underwear, but like they're mixed between underwear and boxers.
Yeah, like they're loose. So I got room for the sack and everything, but
more diverse voices.
They're tight around your thighs.
they're a little tighter. Yeah, boxers officers I
ideas
find they
in a
get bunched up
cooperative and
and they
collaborative way.
climb up on me, you know what I mean, when I'm moving around. That's an issue.
Thank you for your question.
Oh, when you're working, yeah, like that, yeah.
Healthcare is
Yeah, I don't know,
something very near to my heart.
I need a nice pair of
We've seen in
boxers,
this
actually,
pandemic
now
that
that
our
you mention
healthcare
it.
system simply hasn't been there.
I used to have like
It's
cool
not because
SpongeBob
of the
boxers,
pandemic. A lot of these problems were there from before.
Orange County
Some,
chocolate.
Our commitment is to invest
some
in
anime.
Ooh,
Dragon Ball Z.
My Dragon Ball, it'll match my Dragon Ball do-rag.
We want to get out profit, get out the greed.
Get a couple of the Dragon Balls.
Invest in Pharmacare for all.
Oh, the two
Promise
of
it
them.
in 2019.
Yeah, just 2 Dragon Balls.
I see what you're saying. Catching what you're putting in.
Dental care.
Maybe Vegeta when you feel like getting nasty.
Yeah,
To do all that, we want to make sure that the billionaires start paying their fair share so we can invest.
I used to love Dragon
Dude,
Ball Z.
Bulma was she was a little billionaire's little daughter. Not bad looking.
I like Lum. Yeah, Bulma was good.
Making sure people get good jobs.
Dragon Ball GT is so good, man. Like, it's so funny seeing those kids. Like, that show is one of the best shows ever.
I need to I want to get the subscription to what's it called? Funimation. That's where all the Dragon Balls live. I mean I've tried to see other animes, but I used to watch when I was a kid a lot Voltron.
Oh yeah, Voltron.
To get vaccinated to 90%.
I started watching Dragon Ball in high school.
Thank you,
And it's
Mr. Trudeau.
addicting as heck.
I think Mr. Trudeau for the second part of the question, which is about
Yeah, let me see where I'm at.
healthcare is
I'm a multiplayer campaign on it. Dude, I just got this like 3 weeks ago, and I'm trying to level up some guns.
You should have the resources to do their job.
I'm not
like
mad at
it.
this.
The conservatives is
I hate when they make certain things that they're willing to do.
increase a year for the first 3 years.
Where is my?
I hate trying to get long shot.
Oh no! Where's my growl?
Program of Mr. Trudeau. So it will be efficient if those who are responsible of health
Less steady than the Krieg. Like, the Krieg is still the king right now.
Yeah, but it's a Cold War gun. I don't have Cold War.
For your question, have a good night. We're gonna let you go. It is now time
Kills
Ms.
while
Paul
mounted.
and Mr. Singh to go face to face, starting with Ms. Paul.
I might as well
And
knock
I
out a
want to
bunch
talk
without
about Canada's
no attachments on here.
Pandemic, the opioid crisis.
Yeah, those are a pain, but they go
More
pretty
than
quickly. That's not
20,000 Canadians
Long
died
shot kills.
long
Yeah.
shot
in
stuff.
the
You can't really
shadows.
do it on
This
ship,
is an
man.
insidious
Yeah.
killer that is tearing
That's the
families
toughest one.
apart. To both of you, starting with Ms.
How
Paul,
many meters do you need?
political will
The long shot.
exist to
For like, I
confront
feel like it's different for ARs and SMGs. Like, you can
many
get long
times
shots for
during the
SMG on
last session
shipment, I
of
think.
Parliament across party lines
I don't think
again
you can with
for
the
us to
Euros.
first recognize that this was a national
But if you
health
play hardcore
emergency,
and you play-
and then to decriminalize simple possession
ground war might be an
because we know
option
we need to end the
too. I don't
stigma
think you get that many
and
kills on
create
ground
a national safe supply
let's see
program.
something here.
We
Can I
asked
get-
every party to do it because 17 lives on average are being lost every day.
Okay, here we
we
go.
didn't hear anything from anyone, and it comes back to Mr. Herman's question
Oh
about
yeah, completionist
unity.
is
Can we not
locked, so yeah, you
unify
can't even
on
get it
something
until you
like
get
this where it's
exactly.
clear what
all
we
the
need to
shit.
do? If we can't
Yeah, so I
do
try
that,
to tell you, dog.
none of these other things
I've
are
been trying to
possible,
tell
and so
you.
that's what we have to try.
That's right. Shipment extended, huh?
With everything we
Let's
have.
go.
We've long called for it to be declared.
I guess we could have been playing in the same lobby.
And what we
possible
is the approach
That same lobby, we could join each other up and then play.
doesn't work.
And you could
The
play harder
approach
comp,
of
and I could
arresting
play easier
someone,
comp. Yeah.
putting them through the criminal
Oh
justice
my
system,
gosh.
putting them in jail does
Wanna
not make community
Squad up.
safer.
Are you playing for a little more or
I'll
not?
play
So
another
we've
one.
been saying, and I believe very firmly,
That's all right. Just
Oh
play
my
your stuff. I'll play mine. I'll play mine. We'll play separate.
dealing with addiction.
That way we're
We need
not
to make
married
sure
to each
we do
other.
Everything we can to secure a safe supply. We need to look at the evidence and say really clearly, if there is any step we can take that'll save lives, we've got to take it.
So there's a lot
so
to do,
many
but does
people
the
that
political
lost
will
their
exist to do it?
That is exactly the question. Is there the political will?
There is,
Will we
on
all?
behalf of the
There
Democrats.
doesn't seem to be because we need a national
Well, I
safe
got the
supply
will.
program. We wanted it before Parliament.
I got the will.
dissolved, and here we are, and lives will be lost
I got it.
riding into our center.
No
Probably today.
All right, Ms.
Believe
Paul,
in me.
I have to wrap you there.
People
It's
like
good to
him.
hear, Mr.
You got the oil
Singh.
can?
It is
Suppressor?
coming from you.
Mostly
Mr.
just 'cause I
Trudeau,
like
Mr.
it.
Blanchet,
The way it
Mr.
looks.
Trudeau, this round to you,
Oh,
starting with Mr. Trudeau. During the pandemic, Canadians watched
pee.
in
I'll be right
horror the suffering
All right.
of their most vulnerable and frail loved ones in long-term care. What if tomorrow you had to place a family member in a long-term care facility? Would you do it? Beginning with you, Mr. Trudeau, Mr. O'Toole, Mr. Blanchet, you may jump in.
Tomorrow is my mom's 73rd birthday, so that is certainly something we're reflecting on, but she's doing wonderfully right now. We won't have to make that decision right now. Don't worry, Mom. The reality is we've heard from seniors across this country who've been tremendously worried with this pandemic, and family members worried about that. We know that the conditions of work for the people who are in those long-term care homes are often dictating the conditions of care for seniors, which is why we propose to hire 50,000 new personal support workers, working with the provinces with the money for that. Also increasing the minimum salary to $25 an hour for people who care for our elders and most vulnerable.
So if you had to put mom in long-term care, you would do it?
I would make sure that, yes, that they are people who are properly well cared and that there is enough of a proportion. And that's where we will work with the provinces to deliver exactly that, because we put real money
Thank you, Mr. Trudeau. Mr. O'Toole.
This is where we need partnerships for long-term care for the CHSLD in Quebec. We're going to have a $3 billion fund that the provinces can draw on for infrastructure upgrades to long-term care. That's in addition to our record, almost $60 billion commitment over 10 years to the public healthcare system. Universal access with no conditions. We need to partner with the provinces, not create fights. And long-term care, learning from the gaps in the first part of this pandemic is something we need. And I have to address...
Would you put a loved one in long-term care tomorrow,
I have
Mr. O'Toole?
a grandmother in one, and we've been in touch with her. But I have to touch on what Mr. Trudeau said about the recovery. We have to get through the pandemic first. Why did you not have that approach to the election, Mr. Trudeau? We're in the fourth wave. Everything in the recovery relates to getting out of the pandemic first. Why didn't we work
Mr. Blanchet, I'm going to let Mr. Blanchet in.
You have had 4 minutes more than I did. So now I think it's enough. The debate is almost over. Some dads and some moms don't have to worry. They will have the money, of course. Some do. And in order to give them the care they need, the care they deserve, those responsible for those cares, provinces in Quebec should have, without conditions, because it is their responsibility, their knowledge, their
Filling the void
the resources required.
of the chronic.
When the army came in Quebec, they wrote a report afterward. What did they say?
Damn it,
They did not say Quebec is not good enough to take care of its seniors. They said they lacked resources. They lacked the money.
Oh man, their field goal kicker is 4 for 4 on the extra point.
We're running out of time. I am sorry.
They haven't even had to kick a field goal.
Damn, fucking stupid sticks.
Dude, Gronk got another TD, man.
Did he really? Damn it. Damn it.
Fuck Team Defender, I hate this mode.
COVID recovery, starting with Mr. Singh. Hey, Evan.
Hi, Shachi, and hi, leaders.
Hardpoint and Dom are so much better than all the other
I'll
modes on
start with you, sir. Your pandemic recovery plan is uncostly.
Fucking Amari Cooper's killing it.
Promises the program tax the super rich and tax corporations, and specifically to create 1 million jobs and ensure capitalism.
It's not going to put the burden back on the same people that are struggling. We're the only ones on this who may take it down and say clearly we would tax the billionaires. We would make sure companies like Amazon start paying their fair share so we can invest in those people.
Fucking seen him coming.
They've already started. Mr. Trudeau has already started cutting CRE, cutting health. But what
Damn it.
why would they make sure we invest in dental care, we invest in retrofitting homes and buildings, and doing this with a lower cost of living, helping to save money, but also create jobs.
God damn.
It's so good for like practicing your aiming, your movement, and everything. I love it. I was so pissed they never put it in Cold War.
That was billed as a pandemic recovery program, a plan that had $110 billion spending. Since growth numbers are down, now you don't have to find out as a second spending. Essentially, Canadians trust that these new massive spending promises are
Damn, kill myself.
Ooh.
The cluster.
Cost to do business.
Ah, fuck, come on.
Of our country as a proportion of the GDP continues to decrease.
Yes or no? Is it
Oh.
This was important to stabilize.
Oh man.
vaccine passports or mandatory vaccines for federal workers or even vaccines for your own country.
Damn.
Like every single one of them is like so bad.
Yes, well again, just say about, this is again where policy gains are applied for partisan advantage, because everyone understands that everyone who can be vaccinated should be vaccinated. We need to encourage people to do it vaccine stage one. And every single person on the stage has also said,
remember, vaccines save lives.
Transfers over the next 10 years before the next 5 years, which is not much different than the status quo. Public synergies. You specify what kinds of private healthcare innovations you want to see more of if a province introduces more private healthcare.
God damn.
I hate waiting to respond on these fucking team defenders.
Support our public and universal system. I've said it. So we have the most substantive plan to do that. 6% increase per year, without conditions funding to partner with our provinces. We will respect them running and doing priorities to get wait times down, to get more choice for universal public access. That's what we need. On top of that, we have a substantial commitment in mental health and treatment for addiction. Since the pandemic, that we're going to provide in addition, particularly provinces in charge of their system. We will respect that. So elements need to be at the core of our system.
Damn it.
Lone Star backflow. Said what up?
Hey, it's Pildy, also known as Lone Star Backflow, with the advertisements for all the audience. What's up, bro? Watching a Canadian political debate, bro.
Where's he at? Oh.
He smartly changed his YouTube name here to not just have his name.
Why should they not also
What's up?
I have still not heard from all those brilliant people all over the place in all of Canada. What Canadian can
Lone Star backflow. Said figured it was better than the real name. What up, Boogay?
Boogay?
Lone Star backflow. Said Brady and Gronk going off.
Going off, man. And Gronk's on Ty's bench.
because I'm a Quebecer.
I think you're playing Ty this week, no?
Standards. And I would say that the premier look of correctly said, no one is to be entirely trusted in this group of people. Some are worse than others. I think they recognize themselves. But even those who are less terrible need to watch them because they're not entitled to a majority government. So, if Quebecers want...
That's a hell of a game. That's kind of why I'm still up a little bit.
And I'll start with
I got Amari Cooper. My other league is doing good.
The pandemic recovery is about the future knowledge. And all of the leaders here tonight...
Zorlin missing a bunch of kicks, too. I'm playing against him.
Lone Star Backflow said I am, and I'm grateful. I left him on my bench in another league as well. All good tie.
What specific programs will stay? What will
Yeah, why would you,
next year? And
That's a great question, Evan, because we didn't see the government adapt to a changing crisis. What we supported, we all worked together, the wage subsidy reserve, needed to be adapted as there were labor shortages in Quebec, as we can't find enough people for restaurants and service industry.
Gee, I wonder why.
Lone Star Backflow said this the beta.
Recovery plan does.
No, it's a shipment on MW. Beta starts tomorrow though, and the weekend after too.
With keeping cases low,
oh shit!
We can then wind down the other programs because we need to focus on work. We have a job boost that will actually incentivize the hiring of people that have
Let
been out
Mr.
of
Singh in,
work for 10 months or
Mr.
more.
O'Toole, let Mr. Singh in.
Mr. O'Toole and Mr. Trudeau are jumping over each other about who's going to cut first. I agree with that approach. I don't think it makes sense to say, oh, I'm going to have people's back, but I'm going to cut as quickly as I can. I'm going to cut the help to people who need it.
You have it downloaded though.
We're the only party right here who clearly is going to say to you,
Lone Star Backflow said Trudeau cried about Ezra in Rebel News yesterday. What a clown.
Hold on. We're going to ask the 44 richest billionaires.
Yeah, he hates Rebel News.
Mr. Singh, I think
That's what
everyone
we're
can
gonna do.
respond to that because this is the second time that Mr. Singh has said we're the
Only 38 kills.
just us.
Bro,
Can't even touch you, Fly.
I just only got 34 and a team defender. So. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I joined in progress.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Trudeau, you're trying to get in.
Mr. Singh continues to pretend that
Where's that lady that was asking Trudeau all the hard questions?
progressive government or conservative
I don't know. They took her out pretty quick.
conservative.
They were too rowdy.
We know that
No way. Did he just catch that?
to families, whether they have $10 a day childcare, whether they
He looks
have
hurt
a
now,
government
actually.
that has their back, a government that has a plan to move beyond the Harper targets.
They scored, but he
on
looks
fighting
hurt.
climate change. Now, Mr. Singh
Lone Star
may
Backflow
feel that for the NDP,
said
it makes
Dallas
no
ain't
difference who
going
forms
down though.
government. I know from
No, it's a good game. Oh, that was Cooper. He better not be hurt, man. Did he just catch another one?
Subvention salariale.
Wage subsidy.
Wage subsidy.
Man, Cooper's a beast,
Did
man.
any of you three guys refund the wage subsidy that you received?
He's
Up
so
to about
good.
$3 million. That would be something, at least for the
Oh, he
principal.
did too.
After that,
28 points
there's an
Cooper got for me
issue,
in my flex
labor
spot.
shortage. They are promising
Fucking
jobs, workers.
Yes.
We need people to work, and that raises the question of productivity. This is the most important
When
issue.
was the last time you had a French Canadian as y'all's prime minister?
Toward
Fucking Justin Trudeau's French Canadian.
In this pandemic,
Is he really?
That's a lot of them. And then in 2004 we had Jean Chrétien
worry about
or
monetary
whatever,
policy
and then after that was Paul Martin.
Now
I
he's saying he
think
doesn't
he
ever
wasn't.
intend to balance the budget.
He
He's
wasn't
spending
French, but he was something.
$424 million.
I guess Trudeau, yeah, I didn't even think about his name.
Bringing in.
He just looks like
We need to wind down the support programs in a fair
It's
way.
just he's like, you know what I mean? He's not. He speaks French fluently.
Thank you. Last
he just doesn't have an accent like that one guy.
Yeah, it's just like he's more nominally white or whatever.
Lone Star Backflow said told a buddy to bet the over 52 and that Bucks wouldn't cover their -9.
Pandemic is over. And to the
That's
people
a hell of a
Canada,
good choice,
It's
man.
unfortunate we're in this election. You can see that there is a lot of work left to do. We need to get back to
That
doing
is
it.
100% true. I feel like early in the season too, the scores are way higher.
We demanded 22 times in Parliament for Mr. Trudeau to expand his paid sick leave. Because in this pandemic, people had to make the impossible choice going into work sick or not being able to because they couldn't pay their bills. 22 times over 18 months, we demanded an expansion. Mr. Trudeau said no to you and said no to your family.
Last word to you on this, Mr. Trudeau.
Sick leave to 10 days of paid sick leave for federal industries. Now, in the election,
For federal,
this is important. You have seen tonight the extreme.
I'm just pissed they made a new holiday to honor the natives, and it's not a stat holiday, so it only applies to like people who work for the
Leaders,
government.
that is it.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're out of time. Evan, thank you. Leaders, thank you for your participation tonight. That's it for the English Language Leaders Debate. Voting day is September 20th. Get your ballots. Make sure you're registered. On behalf of the Leaders Debate Consortium, I want to thank the crew, the producers, everyone who made this
All right,
happen.
that's
I'm
it for the debate.
Good night.
Just like that, man. That's it for the debate. would not take the Bucks. I didn't take them in my survivor pool. Somebody was telling me to take the Bucks in the survivor pool. Not a bad call. You think Brady gets his 55 touchdowns? 56 he's trying to get or something? Is that what I'm talking about? Ah, please. Damn it. Really fucking lie on the fucking ground. Damn it, man. I'm getting fucking... I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just flash back. Oh.
Lone Star backflow. Said how shy is he? You mean on the year or is it another record?
No, he's trying to get... I think Peyton Manning has 55 in 1 year. So he's trying to get 56 this year. And they're saying he wanted to go 17-0 too. So I mean, I don't know. I haven't really been watching that close. Like, did he throw? I know he threw at least a few of these. He gets 5 the first game. He only needs 3 per game, I think, with a 17-game season.
Lone Star backflow. Said 4 tonight.
4, damn.
Lone Star backflow. Said so far.
Still early. Yeah, so he can do it, man. That would be fucking wild, the 43-year-old or the fuck. Those 56 touchdowns.
God damn, reload.
Oh, fucking cluster. Yikes. That play earlier, if a player tips a ball and then it goes to the other team, quarterback throws it and the receiver tips it, it goes to the other team. That's still an interception. These Billies like to dump. I need EOD on this class.
Lone Star backflow. Said yes.
Oh, it is, eh? I seen that play earlier. I was like, does that count?
Damn. Oh.
It sucks that Dallas missed that field goal.
Not my kicker.
Not mine either, but they're down by 2 right now.
Oh, that sucks. Did the debate end politely?
Yeah, just as it went. Politely and with a bunch of words at the end. And everybody very, very pro-vaccine. Vaccine mandates and national phone app IDs. This is a great idea. Wait till they find out that whole phone app database is like owned by China. They get Hawaii to fucking do it or whatever.
How long shot kill is gonna be? Ugh.
Yeah, you should do it on hardcore or something, like Ground War.
Oh, I still haven't even unlocked Skulls.
Skulls goes pretty quick.
My Growl's not even leveled up all the way.
Ooh, that's tough.
Man, again, I just unlocked it like last week.
Pop some tokens, stay up till 6 a.m.
Oh man, yeah, I can't do that, but oh no. I never thought about doing tokens. Just to level it up.
Yeah, weapon. You need weapon XP tokens.
Yeah, I got it. I didn't think about it.
I'm stupid. I'm gonna put one right now. It's 11:09, man. I gotta go. Fuck it.
Dude, go to bed, bro.
Honestly, I'll go to bed. I'll be just up looking at my phone. Like I can't sleep anymore since I quit the fuck.
Lone Star backflow. Said missed Sleepy Joe today. What did he say?
Oh, you missed him, bro? Like you didn't see the highlights? You missed him, or he had some really, really interesting lines, man.
He wants to mandate emergency order. Any companies over 100?
Any company over 100 employees, they'll have to be vaccine mandate or 2 tests a week or something. And
You've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin, and your refusal has cost all of us.
That's the vibe right now.
Ah, damn! Come on, man.
Did XRP just pop on a Coinbase? Is that why it's fucking popped? Oh, interesting.
We have taken the lead.
I didn't know that's why I popped the 130 because it got listed on Coinbase. I didn't even know that.
Damn it. How did that guy not die?
Whoa. Really further on that one. So stay under 100 employees there and you'll be good, man. That's why I'm kind of like, I've always thought throughout my life I could work for a big company and this and that. But I'm happy right now. Well, not that that even applies to me, but that is where they go first. They go for the big companies first, and they can't really enforce things on smaller companies. People who are working for themselves, independent contractors. MC busted the 4850 finally. Fucking lie on the ground. Man.
Lone Star backflow. Said alright, I'm out. Later, dudes.
Hi, buddy. That should be a sign. Peace, man. Be on late tomorrow.
Damn, shoot that goddamn plane out of the sky, guys. My god.
Yeah, nobody else even cares. Like, they don't even look up and see it. Crazy. It only takes a couple mags.
Be right back.
Alright, I'll be gone. Oh my god. Why are you using that scope on that guy? Can you explain that to me? Why the fuck would you choose it? Fucking Canada hybrid or whatever, fuck. Actually, there's still quite a bit of beer there. Look at this, and he's just lasering with it too. It's fucking actually kind of embarrassing. Banana water. What the fuck? Oh, we finally got a Dom game? I can play one more, right? What's the worst that could happen? Find something on YouTube real quick, man.
So, is it possible to predict a massive sell-off before it happens, such as XRP dropping 33% and Bitcoin and Ethereum just dropping 20 and 25% in a single day? I hate to say I told you so that I made a video about saying sell XRP and the Bitcoin crashes here at 50,000. Now, how did I predict that? Was it even a prediction? And more just to simplify a little bit.
All right.
Let's look into it. Big news, folks. We are giving away $100 in XRP. All you gotta do is enter for a chance to
It's always one more, huh?
and make the comment below. We're gonna choose the best comment in the following video to announce the winner.
My beer wasn't
We'll send you $100 in XRP. In addition, guys, do not get scammed. Below, there's going to be a bunch of scammers asking for your WhatsApp or handing out their WhatsApp. We will never contact you. We will never message you. We ever. No special offers. We don't do that. The only way to contact any of my team is go to IKFX.com. That is it. Otherwise, everything else is a scam. Alright guys, today's top comment is from the theory Hobby. He said he was actually right before, and I sold a lot of my XRP because I know Red September will happen. Feels so good to anticipate.
Come on.
Happens. Like I said, it's not predicting, it's understanding supply and demand, a price action, and then anticipating and reacting. It's not predicting. I like this comment. You just won $100 XRP. Comment below if you want to win $100 XRP in the following video. Alright guys, so we've been on a bit of a roller coaster with the market, especially with XRP, really with everything in general. Ethereum dropped 23% in a day, Bitcoin dropped 19% in a day, while XRP dropped 32% in a single day. Now, was this predictable? Not exactly. There's no such thing as predicting the market. In trading, I never predict anything. All I do is react and try to identify certain areas of supply and demand to react off of and then anticipate what might happen based on those levels. Rather than focusing on winning, I'm usually focusing on not losing so that I can survive, as I have for the last 17 years in the markets, because my primary goal has always been survival and not losing, as opposed to focusing on winning and taking massive risks that end up blowing up my account, which I did do in my first 3 years of trading. It sucked, because all I was doing was focus on winning and trying to get rich, rather than focusing on protecting my capital and thinking smart and thinking about what is the worst case scenario here and how do I protect myself if that does happen. So that's what a lot of my research and analysis have been involved in over the last about 7 to 10 years, is mostly shorting. And not only do you identify how to make money when things go down, it also helps you protect yourself when you are long, usually buy low and sell high. How do you identify when things might actually be reversing so you can actually sell at the right moments before the market actually dumps and you actually get back all your gains, which we've seen many times in the markets, especially in crypto. Every time there is a massive parabolic move, there's a massive sell-off every fucking time. Is it normal to have a 60% pullback on your gains? In crypto it is, but how shitty is that? What's the point of making 60% or 100% when you then lose 60% or more of it in a day? That seems a little crazy. Why not take advantage of locking in some profits and then potentially rebuying lower? Now, obviously, that's easier said than done, and in fact, it's actually extremely difficult. All we can really do is try our best to protect ourselves in certain situations like we just saw in the markets. Now, the reason why I initially made those videos here that said it's over, Bitcoin crashes here, 50K, sell XRP, this wasn't me predicting that we were going to see exactly what we just saw. It was almost a massive dump in the market in a 30% correction in a single day, but basically just identifying, listen, you can't go parabolic without the law of physics in price action. What goes up comes down every single time. The faster we rise, the harder we fall. There's nothing new or crazy about this.
That's not true in
It's just
space.
facts. It happens every time. And initially, when I was looking at Bitcoin, I was looking at this level right around 50K, obviously, which is a massive number in this range. I was like, okay, there's a lot of resistance in here for what we would call supply that we're continually bouncing into on Bitcoin. And I was looking to short Bitcoin and actually short XRP, or actually just sell partial of my XRP, which is why I made that video saying, listen, XRP is up 130, 160% in a matter of a month. If Bitcoin and Ethereum eat shit off this resistance level, everything's gonna dump. As I said in my last video on XRP, I said this is one big choreographed dance. If Bitcoin and Ethereum dump, the entire market's gonna fucking eat shit. Everything depends on Bitcoin and Ethereum continually going up. What happened? It consolidated, continually rode the trend on the 1320 EMA, and then broke out over 50. At this point, part of me is thinking like, shit, maybe we're just gonna continually run it. This trend now consolidated, flagged here, broke, and now it's actually gonna continually trend up. So at that point, my mindset sort of shifted back into bull mode because I didn't want to miss out on a run in case this trend is continually absolutely ripped. Now, unfortunately, it just spiked over 50K briefly, and then had a 20% pullback all the way back down to 42,000, which was this previous supply zone that we can see built right around here. Now, the unfortunate thing for my XRP position was because I did sell initially back here at 122 after adding a 55 and 70, and I had most of my position built around 30 cents right here, and then rode these massive growth waves that drove up crazy. I really did not want to see that happen again. What I did, I sold at 123, 122, locking in my gains, 2/3 of my position. Then I got back in once Bitcoin and Ethereum broke out because Ethereum broke this flag pattern here over 3,200.
I like this restock perk.
It was a massive run, and even so, even during this massive run,
Oh, stay alive long enough for that thing in this mode?
I mean, I made a little bit of a move. It wasn't
a little bit sometimes.
Didn't make massive moves, even though Ethereum just absolutely ripped. So it's kind of a weird situation. I was saying in my Wolf Alerts Telegram group, if you're not in there, it's where I learn my buys and sells and drop my market knowledge on a day-to-day basis, giving you my thoughts and opinions on what might be happening, what I'm actually doing with my money. It's not advice. It's strictly showing what I'm personally doing money with my 17 years of experience. There's a link below if you want to join that. We did peak out right around 4K, which is this supply zone between about 3,900 and about 4,200 on Ethereum, which then we flagged here. And as we were sitting right here,
fucking stun is OP, dude.
I did rebuy back at 117, 124. Wrote this breakout, which actually at this point was looking very, very bullish. As long as it's above the 1320 EMA, there's no reason why this couldn't have gone to potentially 2. Of course, as I said, the Bitcoin and Ethereum, eat shit. XRP is going to absolutely get crushed. Everything's going to get crushed. And that's exactly what happened. When this happened, it turned into a bear trap, a bull trap, failed to break out over there.
You own Solana and Phantom,
in a
you
single
are.
session. As I was sitting here, as it was sitting at about 130, this is about to become a bull trap. Ethereum is teetering right off of 4,000. This thing can absolutely get slaughtered here. So what I did, split decision. I said, you know what, this is stupid, Kim. Don't be a fucking idiot. You got about 400 grand sitting here in XRP. Fucking sell it. So I sold half of it because I wasn't about to sit there pressed because everything is so fucking crazy right now. So my girlfriend, that is sold half my XRP. Can't risk it. Too much risk. So that's exactly what happened. As soon as I sold this at 129, 18.5, alerted, then this thing proceeded to drop about another 26%. Hit a low of 95 cents. I remember sitting there on the couch, and all of a sudden I got an alert because I had an alert set here. If it hit under 1, next thing you know, I'm like, oh fuck, jump up, Qcoin's down, can't make any entries, Binance is down, can't make any entries. And finally, I'm able to log into my Binance account, and I managed to buy another 50,000 tokens, coins, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I call them shares because I'm a freaking stock market trader for almost 2 decades, and I bought another 50,000 shares after selling over about $215,000 worth of XRP at 129. I rebought $50,000 worth at about 105. Now we're at 113. The question is, where do we go from here on XRP? What I can tell you, and I tweeted about this, I said, listen, you don't just all of a sudden recover from a day like this in the market. Don't drop 30%, and people just ignore that and forget about that. What has happened every time we saw a massive big spike sell-off on XRP? We saw a big candle sell-off, we saw a day of recovery, and then another massive sell-off. Is that going to happen again? It might. What had happened on this big sell-off candle? Sell-off candle, bounce day, and another big massive sell-off. And so I definitely am cautious of that happening again. Let's take a look at Ethereum. What happened when Ethereum had a big massive sell-off? Sell-off, bounce day, sell-off. Oh, it's over. Bounce day, nope, sell-off again, new lows, and then bounce. And then goes again to new lows again. Okay, so I'm definitely concerned on that happening here again with Ethereum. We might see this massive sell candle right here, and we might hit this resistance level of the 1320, which is down, bearishly trending. We might actually continually trend down. And again, we might just all of a sudden massively buy the dip, even though there is a lot of support right here on Ethereum in this channel. There's a lot of supply here, which is why we did bounce around the 50-day moving average, and then bounce again here around this major supply zone, or demand zone, which is also down support. So I'm a little bit cautious. Every time we see a massive kind of sell-off like this, there's a bounce and another sell-off that came after it. Which, if that does happen, that's where I'm more prepared to buy into other coins after we see a secondary sell candle. I did manage to get in some on XRP on this initial sell candle. I wanted to start buying at 95 cents. I was sitting in there trying. I couldn't log into my account. By the time I was actually able to my account, it was about 105. Added twice to XRP, 25,000 coins each time, and now we're bouncing. Actually, looking at the intraday chart, things are looking pretty good as far as an ascending triangle pattern formation. The same exact pattern is everywhere. If you want to look at this pattern, what do you think Bitcoin are doing on the 1 hour chart? Wow, fucking surprise. Ascending triangle on the 1 hour. What Bitcoin doing? Wow, coming up in ascending triangle on the 1 hour. Everything is the same. No different across any fucking coins, at least for the most part. The only 2 exceptions are Sol and FTM.
Yeah, bitches.
It might break out to new highs here. That's the current situation, guys, on XRP. I sold half my position, 50%, 120 and a half. I rebought 105, 50,000 shares. At this point, I don't know what's going to happen. Ideally, what I would like to see happen, as we've seen happen many times before on these sell-offs, big sell candle, spike into a resistance zone again, and one more sell-off. That's what I would like to see across the board, the entire market. I want to see Ethereum fucking eat shit. Give us another dip to buy into. I'm not ready to buy the dip yet. I'm not the biggest buyer fan. I like to see when you eat shit.
Almost unlocked it.
So we'll see what happens. It's been a little bit of a hectic month.
Oh, making some progress though. Dude, go to bed.
I know.
I don't like extended markets. Extended markets scare me, and you're an idiot to not think that these crashes
stay up another hour and watch
That's exactly what I've been talking about the entire time. Exactly why I made these.
Oh shoot, I forgot. What are they only in the 3rd quarter?
It's just two minutes left in the fourth.
Oh, okay.
Save out their kids,
It's
protect
kind of
your money,
relieving to me.
protect your capital. Don't get screwed. That's it for today's video, guys. See you in the next one.
Alright. just one of those fucking guys who just sells. Fuck you, bitch. That's the reason the price fucking tanks like that.
Very good.
Little bitch. Ooh, I got the play of the game. Ooh.
Ah.
Oh, it was actually just a final kill, I think. It was like 1 kill. I got 63 that time. 28 to 26. Okay, now there's a bunch of people on. That's funny. What do we have here? Customize camo. 77 out of 200. I'm not gonna be able to even grind it this weekend because I'm gonna be playing the beta.
That's on my mind and things that I care about a lot and that I kind of want to pass on to you, because as a person, I think my particular strength isn't in any skill, right? It's just in human interaction. And I think pass along what I think is something worth something. So anyways, I'm going to give you the Vortex data. Just gives you an idea of the short interest, any sort of notable changes that have happened there. We're going to go over the unusual whales, call options, put options, flow, which is extremely freaking decent. I'm very excited to talk about that. Come to the technical analysis, give you an idea of what you're looking at, because guys, this is a solid setup and you are very freaking close to watching.
Pretty nice setup.
Come on, just look at this chart. You can see that you just got this ascending freaking stairway to Valhalla, doing some pretty decent stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll leave you with some closing words. So without further ado, let's do it. ASMR. Trades. As you can see here. No, I'm just playing. So the short interest today went down about 3.02%. Nothing crazy. It is a net difference of about 3.58 million shares. And to show you this on a sort of smooth out trend line, you can see the estimated short interest of free float is currently sitting at 18.99%, which is about the same, right? You're not seeing a significant difference. Here are the live updates. You see about 18.42%, 94.2 million total shares, and 118 million total shares on loan. What is the difference between short interest and the shares on loan, right? Well, the short interest is how many shares are certified to have been shorted into the stock based off 85% of the exchange reported data. And then the actual shares on loan could just be lended out stock from institutions that other lendees are holding on to. So usually when you see a gap this big, 118 million shares versus 94 million.
Damn, dude, what the hell?
So I would not be surprised if it is over that 18-19% range, somewhere in the 20s based off of 85% of the exchange reported data, which is dangerously close to actually the highest this has ever been. Now think about this, guys. Think about this. We ran from 14 bucks all the way up to 77 off of a short interest of about 17%. That's stupid. That's so dumb. You literally have more ammo loaded in the freaking barrel right now with how much short interest is actually in the stock. Don't let any freaking silly chicken, no Jim Cramer, none of those, no Charles Gasparino, no Richie Penny, whatever the hell his name is. Don't let them tell you the shorts have covered and this is dying, or there's volume exhaustion, yada, 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 because I'll tell you what, this looks decent. The volume looks decent. Shorts not looking decent, but it looks decent for us. So I'll tell you right now. There's nothing notable to say here in terms of change. Shorts haven't covered, right?
You need shorts to cover for a short squeeze. It's like having mac and cheese, except with the noodles, you're replacing it with freaking cereal and cheese. No, that's you're just eating cereal with cheese. That ain't mac and cheese. Shorts haven't covered their positions. I'm telling you, that's as simple as it gets. So looking at the flow, what do we have cooking up here? Well, I've got a filter set on this so that the premiums that you're looking at are $50,000 to infinity. And based off of $50,000 buy orders, you can see two main things have happened here. They're targeting September 17th, which is next Friday, 75.8 million calls versus 556,000 puts. Extremely, extremely bullish. You can also see that there's way more calls coming in than there is puts. Volume, 80% calls. Premium, 90% calls. What does that mean? It means that 90% of the money that went into $50,000 or bigger orders were calls. That's huge. Volume, 80% of the total volume that came in was calls.
Damn it, dude. I can't shoot this damn plane out of the sky.
Ovary sort of moves happening off of these big orders coming in. And that's the most
Sometimes I have a class
there goes.
launcher on it, but I find that, yeah, you dump a couple megs over a couple life.
How this is moving right now. Some of these are likely apes, right? A lot of these are likely apes, but this is more so the realm of institutions, especially when you see deep in the money strikes sort of being bought. $45, 46, 55. That's pretty deep out the money, but you get my point here. There's a decent amount of in the money, calls coming in, which is essentially a way to leverage a little more money with less risk, which is something typical of an institution. So this looks freaking built up. I mean, if I'm gonna describe this in any sort of way, DA on this right now. Looking at the daily candles, you're looking at the spring loaded to the freaking teeth. All the way up. I mean, that is a disgusting sort of setup right here. I mean, you got this huge bull starting to fill out, and this neckline break very freaking similar to way back here when you broke 1450. The difference being, this is just a longer time frame, right? This is a little more time than what you saw between $25 up to this move to 72. That move happened from February all the way until about late May is when you really saw some momentum come back. This has been a pretty long process. I mean, it's been about 3 months since that major run up here back in early June, which started in late May. I mean, that's a pretty long amount of time. So that's the real big kicker here is you just watch for a while, right? The stock come down. It took some time to get that momentum back, and now it is back in full force. So there's a couple things I want to point out here. First off, you had a rest day candle right here, and you did close above that magic 4850 number. Now, I've talked about the foretest trend many, many, many times, and it's something that has come to fruition, and I was wrong about that. But the overall sentiment behind the foretest trend, and I'm not discrediting in the least bit that I was wrong. I made that video yesterday saying, hey,